Requesting backup.
Yo, what's up, guys? What is up? I was just setting up, getting some things situated. Yo, let me know if you guys can see the thumbnail, man. Let's try to have a good day. A good day and some bye. And also, be sure to smash that like button if you haven't already. Be sure to smash it. It is an incredible smash. Yes, it is. Yes. Oh, man. What's up, Lord Boss Killer? How you doing? We got a sniper build on our team now. Oh, man. So we're testing out some stuff right now? Nothing. Just, regular Saturday, regular degler schmegler, out here trying to do some division stuff as usual, but this is what we got on. Of course, we're testing out, core strength without it being core strength. Of course, taking away the chest plate. What's up, Sean? Happy Saturday to you, brother. How you doing? Oh man, we're just testing out core strength because it's gonna take that huge nerf next week. So we're using it without the chest plate just to see what it's gonna be like. I know people are still gonna use it with the chest plate. I will too, but I just want to see the difference here, Definitely happy Saturday to everyone. I'm not too sure what's going to happen, but, we're going to try to make the best of it. Yeah, I don't even know how Buddy still stayed alive there. But, the good thing is that we got efficient on the chest, so we're going to see if we can play that to our factor. We're also using, we're using efficient, so, ooh. Oh my days, bro. What the hell? Y'all saw that? Oh my god. What's up, Chevy?
Serious trauma detected.
He's on fire there.
An agent needs assistance. System disrupted. Agent down.
He's on fire there.
System back online.
Oh, 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 yo. so they're running the claws out holster. Oh, they're running the sucker punch with the same ammo, and they just run up on it with the melee. Okay, okay. I like how the build works. I like how it works, but we might have to make a bit more of a change to it, and you gotta bear with me on this one, right? So we might have to do something completely freaking different here, right? But hear me out. Hear me out. So that dude is running up and hit me like that. So I could just go hazard. I could just go hazard there. We're missing the skill tier, which is fine. But I think I'm gonna just go hazard. Right now, we're just gonna go hazard.
The boost is being taken by the enemy. The boost has been taken by the enemy.
We're just gonna go hazard right now, and take that part off, and we're just gonna mess up his show. Because we don't need explosive resistance right now. We're gonna go mess up his fun.
Hostile defender drone detected.
But he's just running around with the superb melee. Look. Look. Yeah, keep trying. Keep trying. Keep trying. Keep trying. Keep trying. Yeah, yeah, see, it's nothing you can do now. It's nothing you can do now. Nothing you can do now. He's just running up on you trying to get that quick swap melee and then just DPS you down. That's it. That's so funny.
A specialization supply drop has been arranged.
Aww. Let's get those stacks. Alright, he's down. No, no, no. Way too much armor there, pal. Way too much armor there. Way too much armor. It's crazy, huh? Crazy, huh? Let's go get this box.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
A friendly is claiming the supply drop.
He's probably sitting there like, disappointed about the PvP update coming? Oh, of course. You know, I am too, bro. You know, and that's why I kept saying, like, it's not a PvP update, but everybody's like, oh, it's a PvP update. No, it's not. It's not a PvP update whatsoever. Like, none of this is an update. It's probably a bad idea to jump at this fence. Alright, there we go, there we go. There we go. There we go. Sorry, I had to mute that. Don't want YouTube to be like, oh no, oh, we were in cover. We were in cover.
Agent incapacitated.
Teammates, get him. Get him, teammate. Get him. They're both back there. Get him, teammate. Get him. Look. He's right there at the fence. He's jumping the fence. He's jumping the fence. Oh, they're both dead.
Assistance.
Bro, they all jumped out. Oh yeah, he's not coming. He's not risking the oh, he is gonna risk the revive.
Hostile explosive.
That's crazy.
Detected.
Nice.
Deceased.
What's up, medic?
Down.
So what's the update? Lacking PvP, it's not out yet. It comes out next week. Next Tuesday, I believe. I think it's gonna happen. Nothing is here yet. But you know, I'm just saying, like the purpose of this whole update is just crap. It's not a PvP update. It's just like it's a PvP update. Don't get me wrong, it is, but it's like they could have been did this. You get what I'm saying? Like they could have been made these changes and whatnot, man. That's all I'm saying.
The enemy has acquired the boost.
Oh, let's see if he runs out. Runs out. Oh my God, bro. Oh my, okay. One's down. But everybody's still running the pistol. So, but no, man, it's like when you sat there and saw the stream that they did, bro. They talk more about PvE and the DZ, the PvE DZ and escalation. Like, what are they really talking about for PvP? They're not really talking about anything for PvP. So I don't even know why they're calling this a PvP update. It's not a PvP update. Let's just call it a talent update. Let's call it a gear talent overhaul where we're just... It's not even an update, bro. There's no PvP maps. Like, there's nothing, bro. Not a darn thing. You're nothing for PvP, really. They just decided that they were just going to nerf a lot of stuff. Make adjustments to old stuff. Exactly. There's no point. There's no point. And there's really no point in what they're doing. Like their whole shenanigans is just stupid. Like playstyles are not going to change. People are still gonna play like shit at the end of the day. I think this dude ran back to the spawn. Yeah, he did.
Friendly claiming the supply drop. Specialization supply drop is in friendly hands.
Umbra guy in spawn. Like, you know, game going straight to shit. What's up? What's up, Ben? How you doing, bro? You know, so that, like, everybody's like, oh man, like, I'm happy that the report system, it works. They finally said the report system work. It may take time, but they do look at it. They have to manually go through it thoroughly to make sure that the report is valid. You know, they want to make sure they're reporting that the person that they're going to ban is the right person, right? So I'm glad that that's what's happening, right? That was the only good information that I heard. They didn't talk about the anti-cheat because they don't want any of the guys that do use, like, you know, Cronus, Zen, and all the mods and Saw Perfect crap that they use. They don't want those guys to start making tools and prepping for the update. So I'm glad. right? I'm glad with that. But you know, it's don't get your hopes up, man. Don't get your hopes up. Don't get your hopes up with this update. Don't. This is just like Gear 2.0 all over again. It's basically Gear 3.0, where everything is getting nerfed and nothing is really fixing the problem. We have all asked for PvP maps. They hired a PvP team to do what? To cater to PvP. This was supposed to have been the PvP update that we have all been waiting for, and the anti-cheat is not even a part of that. It's not a part of that. So once everything gets nerfed, for the first phase of nerf, you're going to have to worry about guys using skills. Still, skill builds are still going to be viable. I just want y'all to understand that. They're nerfing all the weapons, all the gear, but skill builds and the status effect within this game is still going to be a problem until they do the second phase. So you're going to have guys running around with regen bunk builds, regen hazard bunk builds, and all that stuff is still going to be there. Damaged guys are going to still be damaged. I know everybody's like, oh, Umber's taking a hit, which it is. It's taking a hit, but people are still going to use it because it's Umber at the end of the day. The Pestilence is the Pestilence at the end of the day. It's still going to be better than everything else. So, no, it hasn't came out already, bro. I'm just testing things out, talking about it, and it comes out next week. So it's just me talking about it and the things that I like and I don't like. And honestly, I don't like anything because I didn't see anything PvP related. So I can't even call it an update because as my title and my thumbnail say, that's what it is. I didn't see Umber taking a hit. It's taking a hit. Chevy, it's taking a hit, but not a huge hit because it's still Umber at the end of the day. It's still going to be one of the best damage builds in the game. Because everybody's concerned about these nerfs, and like I tell everybody, like, whatever's getting nerfed is still going to be better than everything else. Pestilence, still better than every other LMG in the game. St. Elmo, it gives you shock ammo, gives you the advantage. Still going to be better than anything else. What confuses me about the Stinger Hive is that the explosive damage. That shit, yeah, you know, and I made a build for it. I made a build counter for that. I'm low-key happy about the Bighorn nerf. But you know the crazy thing? What's up, Goldie? You know what's crazy about the Bighorn nerf? I didn't think the Bighorn did not need to get nerfed. Bighorn was not the problem. The problem was the fact that they made tank builds the problem. But the counter to Bighorn was the not face tank. That was the only problem. And what else made the Bighorn good? The problem wasn't the Bighorn. The problem is the fact that there's aim abuse in this game. There's a lot of guys that have Cronus in this game that abuse that, which is why certain weapons seem like they're good. So anybody that's cheating now is still going to be cheating in the next patch. So nothing's going to change. People are still going to hit like a Mack truck because they're not missing a single shot. Those are guys that are running aim abuse, Cronus, Zen, Titan. They're still going to be there. They're still going to be right there, bro. Those guys are still going to be right there. All that stuff is still going to be there. Okay, yeah. That's true. I would just run a bleed build. Yeah, bro, it's run a bleed. You know, because like I said, bleed builds would definitely destroy a regen build because they rely on the regen. And what I've seen a lot in this game is that a lot of people don't want to run counter builds. A lot of people don't want to run counter builds. If a dude is killing you with a Bighorn, put on damage. Put on bleed. I haven't seen a Bighorn build in a minute. In a minute. In a minute.
Hostile hive detected.
You know, might as well just go and pop this kit. What? Damage bill.
boost about to activate.
Like, nothing's gonna change. Nothing's gonna change, bro.
Boost now active.
Let's get out of there.
An agent needs assistance.
Let's get out of there. 1 second. 1 second, guys. Reload that.
Agent down. Hostile stinger hive detected.
That guy just gave up.
An agent needs assistance. The boost is being
I don't know where to jammer at.
Allies have acquired the boost.
One arm's not burning.
The enemy is about to be pulled out. You're too strong.
So I'm dead there.
Serious trauma detected.
Yeah, that's why all 14 of my builds are all different.
Agent
They all counter certain shit. I only got one quartz grain build, and that's it. It's a healer. It's weird also the same ammo got a nerf, but the fire LMG just as bad as the St. Elmo when it first came out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, just when you look at certain things in this game, like you're looking at, okay, this took a nerf. Okay, what really changed? You get what I'm saying? I got a quartz grain hazard build right here. If somebody's spamming fire at me, the only thing I'm missing is regen. I got quartz grain hazard, bro. Like, that's it, quartz grain hazard. And then if somebody's using a mortar, bro, I'm just gonna swap. I'm just gonna swap it around. Like, all you gotta do is just swap things around. And like I said, people don't want to do that. So now I got hazard explosive resistance. So now I'm quartz grain hazard. So now I'm targeting most of the things that I get hit with. Burn, right? If I want to stack bleed, I'll put on bleed. Like, so that's all you got to do.
system curtailed. System activated.
Like, that's all you got to do, bro. Just when I started running the bighorn, they nerfed it. Still use it. No, still use the bighorn. Trust me, still use the bighorn. Don't shy away from it. Still use it. Because people are still going to ADS you. And, you know, headshot damage is... Damn. Headshot damage is the craziest damage in this game, bro. So still use it. Equip it. Equip the bighorn. Use the bighorn. Use that headshot damage, my guy. Use it. Use it. If somebody ADS you, you're still going to out DPS them because you're landing headshots and they're going to die. They're going to die. You saying the DZ drops only come once every 2 hours? Yeah, that's... Well, they kind of changed it, like, what, 20 minutes now? So, let's just talk about the DZ drop, but do we really care about those? I don't think people going to... I don't think anybody that plays DZ going to DZ for gear. I use foam in the bighorn. Chevy, stop it! Put the foam away! What's up, Ant? Put the foam away. You don't need foam. Dude, I was in a DZ for 3 hours and got one. That's crazy. But no, but like, seriously though, nobody really goes to the DZ to get gear, bro. What's up, Sosa? Nah, you didn't miss anything. Most people go to the DZ just to the fight. And now you got a PvE DZ now. Like, who wants to go to the Dark Zone now? You get what I'm saying? I believe that everybody's just going to go to the PvE Dark Zone just to see what it's like. It's like, is there really a reward for being in the PvE Dark Zone when you sit there and think about it? Like, what are the rewards? I don't understand. Like, I feel like the Dark Zone has just been changing since the start of this game, of Division 2. It's just been one change after another, and it's been hurting the Dark Zone a lot. The biggest problem is that rogue police. They got rid of accidental rogue, where players are not being responsible enough or being, you know, punished for doing bad shit in the Dark Zone. Like, there's bad behavior in the Dark Zone. If you're gonna toss a tier 6 Stinger Hive in the middle of a mosh pit, you should go rogue. You should go rogue. You should automatically go rogue. All they had to do was just fix that, and that would have fixed a lot of problems in the Dark Zone. Because people in there want to fight. And I feel like the minute you go into the Dark Zone, you should automatically be rogue. Because that's the Dark Zone. Why are you going in the Dark Zone as a shade agent? You should automatically be rogue when you go in the Dark Zone. Your character should be automatically rogue. Automatically. Especially if it's occupied. I can understand normalized, but occupied, you're automatically rogue. Yeah, third party is the worst in the DZ. It's horrible. Like, I feel so bad for those players, man, because that's something that it shouldn't be. It should have never been that way, honestly. Never. Never been that way. They took away the, Thieves Den vendor that was there? They took that away. Like, what rewards are you getting for going manhunt, like, 100? Rank 100. Rank 50. Like, manhunt. Like, what? There's no rewards. You're speaking too much sense. There's no rewards. It didn't need much. It just needed to fix the cheaters, bring back accidental rogue. That's it. That's all they need to do. If you want to take, core strength, not core strength, but if you want to take expertise from the Dark Zone, all right, I'm cool with that. Remove expertise. It was a problem anyways. So, Ubisoft loves cheaters. Man. Man, so I don't know, man. Like, there's so much stuff wrong with the game. So much stuff wrong with the game that's not going to get fixed anytime soon.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
Yeah, I mean, that should have been a #1 thing. Like, this whole PvP update should have been including new maps and bringing the anti-cheat system. That should have been a whole new PvP update right there. New maps, new Dark Zone, changes the gear, and that's about it. I'm dead here. You dead too? Good shot.
Agent vital signs 0.
Cheaters out of paying customers? The paying customers. But there's so much stuff that they need to fix. Like saying, like, I'll fight Cronus all day, bro. I don't care. I'll fight it. It's in the game. Cronus is... I kind of find it hard for them to get rid of Cronus. Huh. Nah, bro. They were talking, and it's like, at the end of the stream, right, after them talking about so much PvE, about escalation, the changes that are coming with escalations, and, just everything that they say they're going to do. All those changes that they talked about that were being made. One second, bro. We got a lot of stuff. He's going all the way around. He's going to flank the team. One's out. I forgot to put on my burn mod. I'm catching fire and I shouldn't catch fire. Alright, that one's dead.
Agent needs assistance. Online. Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
One second. I'm just gonna hold on to that kit. Gonna hold on to that kit. Gotta hold on to that kit. Gotta hold on to it. I'm about to get a rant. Y'all, no, it's not really a rant, bro. It's like they said they checked the reports, and I'm sitting there like, y'all check the reports? Y'all do? Like, how do you even know that I'm here? Like, you ask yourself that. Like, y'all check the reports?
Hostile Stinger Hive detected.
He's not gonna jump the fence.
Agent down.
Yeah, he better die. He has to die. He has to die out over there, bro. He's on fire. He's on fire. There we go. There we go.
Turn this around.
There we go.
Out.
Send a gold coin. Appreciate that, Sosa. Thank you. But no, like, man, there's like, oh yeah, we check the report. So whenever you go to the social tab and you got somebody cheating in your game, right? So somebody's cheating in your match, you come down here, you know, to the nearby or the recent, and then, you know, you report them. You report them. You report that player that's doing whatever exploits. But what about when it's like spazzing out and you can't report them? You get what I'm saying? When it's spazzing out, you can't report them, and there's nothing you can do. Like, what are you gonna do with that? And they're all dead. All dead right there. All dead. Sitting there fighting in the hive. Fighting in the hive right there. Fighting in a freaking hive. Yeah, he's on fire.
An agent needs assistance.
There we go. There we go. But no, they claim that they checked the reports. Like,
Victory is yours.
they did an emergency stream. Be sure to smash that like button if you haven't already. But they did an emergency stream, right? Because we just all heard the news about, like, another studio, tons of people getting laid off again from Ubisoft. It's like, I feel like every 3 to 4 months, man, they're closing down another company. They're closing down another studio. And I'm like, bro, we're not getting survival. We're not getting survival. I don't think we're going to get survival. Survivors is not coming. It's been 2 years already, bro. It's not happening. It's not. I don't see it. If it happens, bro, I'll be the first to say that I'm wrong. But it's not happening. But another studio just closed down? Come on. Bro, come on. This is not something that you want. Like, some people got laid off from, like, Rainbow Six Siege and some other games. I think their mobile game for Rainbow Six Siege people got laid off from that. Whatever they were working on in the background, those people got laid off, and we don't really know who's working on what when it comes to this franchise. We don't know who's doing what. We really don't. So what studio was working on Survival? I don't know. I don't think it's the same group of guys. So what's going on with that? But that's what I'm saying. It's like, this was the PvP update. They announced it was going to be the PvP update. And every PvE update since this whole seasonal crap started, of them doing year 1, year 2, and all this season 7, year 1, season 2, year 1. Yeah, all this crap they've been doing for this whole season and whole manhunt crap, bro. Not, every time everybody went to State of the Game. State of the Game. And people were spamming PvP in the chat. Yannick and Daria and whoever was on the mic was like, I'm sorry, guys, we don't have any updates for you for PvP right now. When we do, we'll let you know. That was like, what, 3-4 years ago? They've been saying that shit since COVID. Bro, we're in 26 now. We're in 26. They've been saying that shit since COVID, bro. The hell? Not once did they ever squeeze anything PvP related into a PvE update only. But when we finally get our very first PvP update, they managed to give a DZ, a Dark Zone, PvE Dark Zone, fix things for escalation. What else? Nerf talent? What's up, Deja Vu? That's what I'm saying, bro. Don't make me laugh. And Dad, you said Brooklyn should have been survival, but with a PvP switch, bro. Warlords of New York should have been survival. There should have been an expansion to it that they made players purchase, an additional expansion, because when you think about it, Warlords was an expansion. It was an expansion. It was a whole expansion for PvE. Survival, they should have made a mission where, if they say, hey, look, we gave you guys the Warlords expansion. We do have another expansion that's coming later on for that, where it's going to be the expansion part for you to get back to that side of New York so you can get access to Underground, Survival, West Side Pier. They also could have opened up the older dark zones. Even if it would have been all the way 9 dark zones, I would have been fine with just 3 or 2 or 1 in New York. I would have been fine with that. They could have did that. They didn't do that. They didn't do any of that. Instead, they made Division Resurgence from another company to make the Division 1 that we all were supposed to get back in the day. Nobody asked for that. Brooklyn dropped with nothing. They should have added a DZ to Brooklyn. It dropped with just PvE. Who goes to Brooklyn? Brooklyn's beautiful. New York is beautiful, but I'm not going over there. For what? What am I going to go there for? What am I going to go there for? To play the same 4 missions and 3 control points? For what? Another missed opportunity. West Side Pier, whatever. The Brooklyn Pier, whatever. Right? The Brooklyn Pier or Dark Zone. They could have added some shit over there. Each expansion should have came with a different PvP playable area for conflict that you had to go to those maps to play on those particular conflict maps. I would have to go to Brooklyn if I want to play on the new Brooklyn conflict maps. I'm okay with that. New York if I want to play on the New York conflict maps. I'm okay with that. They could have brought back the old maps from Division 1 for skirmish. The underground, the sewer maps, the docks, the boat docks, the shipping yard. They could have brought those back. Like, the ideas of what they could have did, but they didn't do it. But they had enough time to create a PvE dark zone, and everybody's like, oh yeah, this is great! Yes! This is what we wanted! A PvE dark zone! It's so awesome! I've been waiting for this, bro. We got rogues? We got rogues, guys? We got rogues? We got rogues, bro. Oh my god, we got rogues at the extraction. Oh man, this is... I'm so excited, bro. I'm so excited, bro. This is all I ever wanted.
Hostile Blinder Firefly detected.
Like, do you get what I'm saying, bro? Like, bro.
Vital signs critical.
Oh my dude, I gotta put on the burn mod. I don't know how they got out. They got all the way around us. Gotta get my armor to go up.
System disrupted. System restored.
We think alike, sir. Bro, like, I think just the way y'all think, bro. I think just like y'all, man. My job is... like, because look, I'm not going to sit here and be a Ubisoft partner and say some shit that I know not to be true. I'm not. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, this update is amazing, when I know it's not.
Shock trap detected.
It's not amazing.
System curtailed. The boost is being taken by the enemy.
It's not.
Back online.
What's the D-Man running? He's running coarse grain iron long with status effect rolled everywhere. Okay. We just got to negate the burn.
Agent down.
Who do we complain to? Honestly, so much potential this game.
Hostile Stinger Hive detected.
They need to listen to the players. And, you know, they're too busy trying to cater to where they think the money is at. They're trying to cater to where they think the money is at, and then they're not making the money. Like, that's the biggest problem. Trying to cater to where they believe the money is at, and there's no money there. I had on the wrong freaking holster this whole time. That's me. The wrong holster. There we go. I'm like, yo. There we go. There we go. Like, who to complain to? Like, who to complain to? Honestly, I honestly don't know. Like, because there's really no one to complain to. Because they don't listen to the actual community. Like, the hardcore gaming community that actually plays this game, they don't listen to us.
Hostile blinder firefly detected.
They don't listen to us whatsoever. This guy's just running. Running. He did a full Olympic run.
System activated.
I'm sending you a specialization supply drop.
I'm about to die, bro. I'm about to die.
Serious trauma detected.
Alright. But nah, man, it's like they're listening to the wrong people in this community, and they're too busy trying to capture and grasp the guys that are not gonna play. Like, half those players are gonna be on they're gonna be on God of War. They're gonna be on God of War. Like, think about that. They're gonna be on God of War. When God of War drops, those same players that they're trying to cater to are not gonna be here.
Hostile Stinger Hive detected.
Supply drop being claimed by friendly.
The Umber's over there in the right corner, bro. Oh my god. The freaking Umber.
Agent down.
The specialization supply drop has been claimed by an ally.
The freaking Umber is over there in the right corner.
Agent vital signs 0. Agent down.
Like, they're gonna go back to Wildlands. They're gonna go back to God of War. They're gonna be playing the Wolverine game. It's like you're catering to a community that doesn't even know about your game. Like, Division has the worst advertisement of a franchise. Like, there's so many people don't even know that this game exists. And then people are like, oh, people come back like, oh, people still playing this game? This game is popular again? You know, people will come back and be like, oh, they're still playing this game?
Vital signs critical.
Like, it's crazy. It's so crazy, bro. Like, oh, people still play Division? Oh, I haven't been on this game since it released. I haven't played this game since it launched, man. Oh, man, I haven't played this game since 2019, since Gear 2.0, man, when they ruined the Dark Zone. That was the last time I played this game.
System back online. Serious trauma detected.
You know, it's like, that's what these people were saying.
Agent down.
That's what these people were saying. That's the last time they played this game. That's the last time these people have been on this game. But when you have an opinion that's completely different than everybody else's, and you're not saying the right things, you're not going to get the invites to the studios. You're not going to get the invite to the studio because you're not saying that, oh, this is a great game and this game is, you're not. And that's no shade to any of the content creators out there, man, that are doing their thing. Get your bag, man. Do your thing. There's no shade, but I'm sorry, I got morals. I'm not going to sit here and say something that's great that is not great. I know I don't have the entire support of the PvP community, bro. I barely have support from the PvE community, bro. You know, but I'm going to speak my mind when it comes to just the fair play of this game. I'm going to speak my mind.
Hostile defender drone.
I feel like I've been on fire and just distracted this entire match. But yeah, man, like, that's what's going on. Like, that's what's going on, believe it or not. That one's dead. Oh my God!
Agent down.
The Umber ran up and did not die. Just straight melted me into the floor. He should have been dead. Much armor he has, he should have been dead. But that's that rate of fire though, right?
An agent needs assistance.
But yeah, man, that's just the live of the state of this game, bro. And I hate it for a lot of you guys within this community, man, because a lot of you guys really enjoy this game.
You don't have many reinforcements left.
An agent needs assistance.
You know, a lot of you guys enjoy this game.
It's a win. Solid work.
It's because they don't believe in the product. If they did, they would put more advertising dollars into the said product. Which is true. If they believed in it, they would have. They would have. Because they got a gold mine. Like, when Survival first dropped, like, Division came out, I believe Division came out before Fortnite, right? Battle Royale games were already out, right? You know, the Winter Chicken Dinner, right? Everybody was doing that, right? Doing stuff like that. And then Survival dropped. Survival should have been elevated. Like, if you think of, like, a game that had, like, a full-blown punch to it, you know? Survival should have been that stepping stone to bring those guys that wanted to play BRs into this game. They didn't advertise. They didn't do a good job at selling it at all. That BR alone should have brought in more people to Survival in Division 1. It did not. It didn't do a thing. It didn't do shit. They didn't promote it. They didn't do nothing to it. They should have been just advertising the damn BR. Because people were heavily playing BRs at that time. And Fortnite wasn't even there. Fortnite wasn't there at the time. I think Fortnite came out later that year. And it took over. But it just goes to show you, it's like, when we ask for something, they just don't pay us no mind. But they claim that they listen. They claim that they hear us. The support station should have been in the game. I don't understand how you go from Division 1 when it comes to the skill tree, the character tree, I get that you wanted to get rid of the whole alts for your character, having many alts. You want to get rid of that for the survival link, tactical link, and damage, tactical link, survival link, and armor link. You want to get rid of those, right? The medical link, you want to take those away from the game. I get it. You want to step away from classifieds. You didn't want that. And then you claim that the gear within DC was supposed to have been better. It was supposed to have been futuristic. You know, because this is where the Shade Tech and all the Shade agents, all the first wave agents supposedly came from. I guess that story that they tried to tell, right? Because remember, we are Division 1 when you were the second wave. And DC, you're not even the second wave, you're the third wave. And something that a lot of us hate that they did within the first one was they made us restart a character. It's like your original agent that you started with it in Division 1 is not the same agent in D2. It's a whole new agent. But they gave you a cutscene and gave you an intro of you creating your character, answering the call, and leaving New York to go to DC. When they could have just allowed you to transfer your character over from Division 1 to Division 2. But if you couldn't take all the gear with you, which is fine, you want me to restart over as my same character but with a dumped down set of whatever I had on because the travel was too far and too long, so I had to travel lighter, and you want to start me off with white gear, but as my same actual character from Division 1, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. That continues the story. It continues the nostalgia. But I say it all the time. Division 2 did not need to be made. It was rushed. Division 1 came out in 2016. I mean, I don't understand why like I said, I don't get it, Ant. Why can't we transfer characters? I mean, GTA did it how many times? How many times GTA did it?
Hostile defender drone detected. System protected. Hostile artillery turret.
So they are mortars. All right. The mortar didn't do anything to me.
System reactivated.
I just know what I need to do, and he's running unbreakable. Okay.
Hostile hive detected. Agent down.
But, you know, that's the problem. So now we just got to make changes. We got to swap out.
Down.
Okay, so we already got it on. All right, cool. But, you know, that's just what it is, man. This is a 4-stack. Super 8, Leo, and Jess Swervin. Yeah, this is a 4-stack. We're not running mortars. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. He's not taking the correct damage that he should have been taking. And there's the mortar.
An agent needs assistance. Immediate medical assistance needed.
They're doing everything to protect the mortar. Everything to protect the mortar.
Agent killed.
You gotta go after the mortar guy, bro. No matter what, you have to go after him. You have to go after him. It's either you kill him or you put damage on.
About to activate.
He has to be the main one that you kill.
Hostile defender drone detected. The enemy has acquired the boost.
Because this is a team. 1 second, guys.
System disrupted. System restored.
Let's see if he's gonna run in. He's not gonna run in. All right, they got him dead. Let's go. We gotta take out the mortar. So I gotta focus this match because we got a team on the other side. I'm not too sure if they're at 4, but they might be at 3. But you know, people just don't run mortars. 2 of them are definitely together though.
Hostile artillery turret detected. Hostile hive detected.
They're probably just gonna, yep, there they go right there. They're trying to flank. They're trying to flank.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Nice, 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 nice. Good job, good job.
Agent down.
You got to get the other guy. We're tied up now.
Agent killed.
Tied up now. I would go tardy, but nah. Nah. Nah, the score is pretty much close with everybody. We just got to stay together. So everybody got to fight for the box because that's what's going to happen next. Hopefully it's in the middle.
A specialization supply drop has been arranged for you.
Be crazy if box lands on their side. Alright, so box is middle.
System activated.
A friendly is claiming the supply drop.
While they fight it out, I'm gonna grab a box. Alright, cool, we got box.
Supply drop was just picked up by a friendly.
Agent down.
Where's the other one?
System curtailed. System back online. Hostile artillery turret detected. Hostile Stinger hive detected. Hostile defender drone detected.
Gotta swap and go.
Vital signs critical.
Halfway to the finish.
Just gotta get my armor up before I get back over there. Alright, armor's up. Alright, so they're underneath. He just climbed up.
Medical assistance needed.
Bro, he's not hazard. He's not hazard, bro.
Agent.
He's not hazard.
Reinforcements.
I don't understand why he's not burning. He's not hazard. Now we're tied up. He's not hazard, bro. Now we're down. Great. They got to use their specials, man. Buddy's not hazard. I looked at his build. He didn't have hazard on. He definitely doesn't have a... Nah.
Boost about to come online. Boost online. System disrupted. System reactivated. Allies are acquiring the boost. Serious trauma.
Oh, that's what? What?
Action. Agent killed.
There are no more reinforcements.
An agent needs
But did you see I
assistance.
just got one tap? Yeah, GG's.
Agent.
All right. Trying to make a comeback here, bro. Teammates got to do their thing.
Hostile Stinger hive detected. Boost about to expire. Hostile defender drone detected.
The road has run out of reinforcements.
Boost has expired. An agent needs assistance. Serious trauma detected.
You're the only one left on your teenager. Keep fighting.
That man's doing way too much damage with that pesky, bro.
Medical assistance needed.
What?
Agent incapacitated.
You've lost.
GG's. All right. That's crazy. Damn, Badger's starting to make too much sense on this fine Saturday. Listen up, Debs. I'm using all red perfect glass cannon with the FAMAS. And some kid is using core. Clap me as if I accomplished something. Yeah, man, it's weird. You know, we should have had that. We definitely should have won that. What's up, JT? How you doing, bro? Appreciate the shout out earlier too, man. Thank you. But yeah, man, that's just the current state of this franchise right now. So he took off a mortar and then he went to damage pesty build, which did a lot of damage, which make no sense. Yeah, he was all reds, but shit, bro. Wow. But he was at 1.5 million armor and still was just lighting up. I'm using glass cannon and he was using quartz grain, and all he did was spam his skills, which is pretty much what happens all the time. Run around with a quick step. Yeah, that's about it. Quick step is going to take a nerf, but people are still going to use it because, you know, it's going to be 6%. You know, people are going to still use it. Since you do PvP, I don't do. I'm going to try to figure out. I figured out a way to stream on TikTok, JT, without the fancy stuff. There's a way to do it. I just got to get another tablet because the tablet that I have is just obsolete. So I'm gonna go out and just go out there and just get it like a cheap one. So I know what to do to do it, and I'll probably be screaming over there on TikTok from time to time. But PvP over there, you know, Nodies are a lot better on TikTok. I tell you that, man. Nodies are a lot better. So we'll see. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get that too, but there's another way to do that without even having a capture card, bro. Like, not even having it. So, but that's gonna be in the process. I'm just because I want to try to get the ball rolling right now. So I'm gonna just do that. Just go get like a cheap tablet really quickly, and then I'll get the capture card and the other stuff, and the laptop, and then I'll go from there. And then anything else I need to know, then I'll just you know, ask you what's the next steps to go about that. But yeah, man, that's just my take on Division, guys, and the whole so-called PvP update that they're trying to advertise that it's not, because it's really not. I honestly feel like they did this shit to make us shut up. I really think that they called it the PvP update just to make us shut up, because look at it. If it was a PvP update, it would have just been PvP. They would have did the manhunt. They would have gave the manhunt. They would have said, forget manhunt, their little modifiers, whatever, right? Boom. And then everything else after that would have been just focused on PvP. 1 or 2 maps, right? Even if they gave us 1 map, I would have been okay with that. They would have focused on giving us gear that related towards PvP, right? I would have been okay with that. Gave us 2 gear sets, 2 exotic weapons, 1 new map for conflict, made changes to the DZ, probably gave you a actual arena for the DZ where you DZ guys can go in there and clan v clan if you wanted to, or you can turn the Dark Zone into a PvP clan versus clan like tournament if you can host it and do that, where it's just guns and you can set what you want in there. That would have been great to do. I mean, we can do that in Battlefield. Battlefield can host servers and host lobbies where you can set what you want in that particular server. You know, it's not like they can't do it. They can do it. They just don't want to buy the servers. Of course, they don't want to do it. I mean, Battlefield does it all the time, right? Overwatch does it. You know, if you want to host lobbies, you can do that in Overwatch. Dead by Daylight. You want to host lobbies with your friends, you can do that too. You know, they also could have made it so you can do it in the Dark Zone and Conflict. You know, I'd have been okay with that. But that should have been the entire PvP update of them talking about that. And then also saying, hey, guys, we see that we haven't worked on the talents in a long time. So the second phase, we're going to be nerfing some things. So we're going to be nerfing and reworking some things to make stuff fall in line to how it should have been. I would have been okay with that. That should have been a PvP update. Not them telling me shit about escalation. Y'all had several updates to fix escalation. Hell, you didn't even have to add escalation fixes into this update. They could have did that last update. And the update before that. They could have did that. They had enough time to fix escalation. But if you want to squeeze it in there, this one, okay, cool. As long as you was giving us more PvP stuff. Squeeze it in there. Nobody would have said a thing. But don't sit here and give me an entire state of the game stream where you're only talking about PvE, and then when you get to the very end, you talk about PvP. And it's only a few things for PvP, which lets me know that this is a PvE update disguised as a PvP update. It's clear as daylight. Clear as daylight, man. Clear as daylight, bro. Sad, I tell you. Sad days, man. Sad days. The current meta is a skill build. You know what's crazy that you say that? it's always been skill builds. It's been skill builds for a very long time. The current meta has been skill builds for a very long time. A very long time. Give us the ability to use more than one exotic. Man, I hate that they took that ability away from us. I hate that they did that, bro. Like, I really hate that they did that. Like, 100% hate that they did that. Because it wasn't like that in Division 1. That's why I feel like so many people missed out on gold. You were able to equip multiple exotics. If you wanted to run a full exotic build in Division 1, bro, you could have did that. From exotic weapons, to all the way from your primary weapon to your freaking pistol to your entire gear setup. You could have had on a freaking entire build, bro.
Assistance needed.
I have to get out of there, bro. Somebody got on real skills over there, bro.
Hostile striker drone detected.
Spawns on flip. All right. But no, man, like, I don't understand that. Like, you want build diversity? You want build diversity in this game? You open up the builds. You remove the exotic restrictions. You remove it. Because, bro, like, the blacklisters, I would have put those on. Or Sawyer knee pads with this build so I couldn't be staggered, I would have definitely threw those on. People are leaving. I like how people leave matches and then they showboat in the last match. Like, that makes no sense to me. But, you know, that's just how people work in this game. Like, it makes no sense, right? They had the better team last match. They had a mortar. You had on a mortar, and now you leave. Oh, I got to be careful because when I have an opinion, people get offensive. They get upset. Oh, you're talking trash. No, I'm calling what it is, dude. I'm calling what I see. You had a mortar in the last match. You played very well with your team, and now you're losing, and you leave. That's just how it is. You leave when you're losing. Whatever I say that, how could you say that about me? How could you put me on blast like that? What's wrong with you, Badger? You're such a dick, man. Oh, but it was okay for you to emote and then use a mortar and all that extra bullshit in the last match and celebrate because you were happy about winning, but then you can't take a loss. You can't take a loss. I'm going to leave because my team is shit. No. No, that's not how it works. It's not how it works. Be the better player.
Agent down.
Right? That's why... Speaking of cores, the cores are being reduced to 6 as the max from 25. That's huge. Yeah, that is huge, bro. I put it on stories, too, so... Not the story. I put it on the freaking community post. By the way, I do got a community, guys, on YouTube, so if you guys ever want to go in there and just ask questions or post something and you don't understand something, that's what the community post is for. I'll answer, or somebody within the community will answer you. But, you know, you got a build that you want me to look at, or you want to show off to the community because you think it's a cool build, post it within the community. I don't have a Discord because Discords are just too much work. I used to have one back in the day, but the problem with Discords is that if the creator of the Discord is not communicating as much, then people don't, you know, communicate. Can't wait to see you on TikTok, pal. I can't wait either, bro. I hope it works. I hope it works. But see, people leave. Super State, you don't mind losing. You gotta not mind losing. Be okay with that. You're not gonna win every single match, bro. You're gonna either have the good team or you're gonna have the bad team. But that's just how people are, man. So yeah, when I tell you guys, so when you're playing this game and you're fighting against a stack and you're like, oh man, my build. No, it's not that your build's not working. You're doing your job. You're a good player. Don't ever think that you're a bad player. Unless you just your first time playing this game or you just sit and cover and PvP is not your thing. Then okay. But if you have been playing this game just as long as I have and you struggle in certain matches, bro, it's not you. It's the shit that you're going against because people are mostly using cheese. And people lag switch in this game a lot. Even if you don't notice it, they're lag switching. Why I say that? Because there's a pistol lag switch in this game where it's not noticeable unless you actually pay attention. They'll swap from a shotgun, like a M870 Express, military shotgun, whatever, and back to their pistol. And they'll kill you with it. And sometimes they'll have a standard pistol. They'll do that. They'll do that. You won't know unless you pay attention to it. It's a very small, quick glitch in what they do. So if you see somebody playing extremely aggressive with close range weapons and they're not hitting you with a single shotgun, and you dying from a pistol, yeah, bro, they just swapped the shotgun damage to the pistol. People are doing that shit in this game. Campers' skills are way too overpowered. They should have fine-tuned the skills. PvP update, you want to fix PvP, fine-tune the skills. I think every damage build was in a good spot. What was not in a good spot is the fact that people did not invest into their stuff. If you invest into reds, I expect your red build to do as much damage as it should. Fix blue. Blue builds should not do damage because you said you did not want blue builds to do damage in this game, which is why you got rid of the 3.11.7 meta. Blue builds should always be tanks. And if they spec into blues, 0 damage. 0 damage, which is why they should have never got rid of the requirement system of you unlocking and reaching that requirement for that talent on that weapon or on your gear. They should have kept that system. You need to have a certain amount of cores to unlock those talents and be able to use them, which was the same system that we had in the beginning of the game and also in Division 1, but it was mostly numbers. You had to have a certain amount of numbers within firearms. So you had to have like 3,000 in firearms, 6,000 in armor, and then, you know, you had to have a certain amount of number to unlock electronics. You see? Easy. Easy to understand. But now we got this shit fiasco of core strength running around here doing all this shit. And it's like, oh, crap. We didn't think that through. Why? Because it was not meant to be a PvP build. Core strength was not designed for PvP. Just like Umbra was not designed for PvP. Umbra was a PvE set that became a PvP set. It's a cover-based shooter build. That's what Umbra is. That's what it is. Core strength is a skill build. Yeah, the quick step is getting nerfed. They're dropping it. It's getting nerfed in PvP, not PvE. So quick step is going to drop to 6%, which is what it should have been.
Wipe out the enemy before you run out of reinforcements.
So, like a lot. Let me put the link in the chat for you guys, man. Let me put the link so you guys can see all the nerfs that are coming, so you guys can take a look at it. If you haven't already, I got you. Don't worry. 1 second. I got you guys. Let's grab that link.
Hostile defender drone detected.
All right, so there's the link right there for Ubisoft. Let me put this on all messages. What's up, Neb? How you doing? Protect the reload, Bighorn, about to be nasty. Oh my God, bro! You know what's crazy? You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. But they did nerf the stats of it, man, where it doesn't work and function like it should in PvP. Just to let you know, it's nerfed. They nerfed the percentage of it. It's always been nerfed, to be honest with you. I think you get less percent value of it when you're in PvP. Imagine nerfing talents and not touching the main problem. Exactly. That's the biggest problem. The biggest problem. the biggest problem. Oh, Leo is back. He left the last match, but now he's on my team. It's funny. Funny, Leo. Funny, Leo. Let's hope I don't get shot in the face over here. Well, they kind of disabled it from PvP, the Tinker Mass. So it's just not working.
Boost about to come online.
Stinger High didn't go off not once. You said, what's some of the biggest changes coming in your opinion? Nothing. There's no big changes coming. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. There's no big changes coming. There's no big changes coming relating towards the PvP. Every big change that's coming is relating towards the PvE. Like, the biggest thing for all the PvE guys is that they're getting the PvE Dark Zone. And then they're fixing core strength.
Serious trauma.
You know? That's gonna be the biggest thing. Like, this shit is not gonna work in PvP. Like, this is not gonna work at all anymore. I have nothing to look forward to. No, you really don't. You really have nothing to look forward to when it comes to PvP. Like, it's not a PvP update. It's not a PvP update. This is a PvE update. They just told the PvP players that we're getting nerfs. That's all. You're getting nerfs. You're not getting anything else but nerfs. That's it. PvP players, you're getting nerf, which is everything that should have been nerfed in this game since launch.
Hostile Stinger Hive detected.
Like, that's all you're getting. Like, you're not getting anything else important. Like, you see how, look, my teammates have been on the roof the entire time. Is that going to fix PvP? No, that's not going to fix PvP. They've been on the roof the entire time. It's Georgetown. Everybody runs straight to the rooftop on Georgetown. Remember when Georgetown was just home of the pop shotters? And everybody and their mom was just pop shotting nonstop?
Serious trauma detected.
I'm sending you a specialization supply drop.
Rooftop to rooftop. Like, bro, like, you're not getting much. Adrenaline rush. Nerf. 1 second.
If the enemy doesn't turn this around,
Yeah, but those are all the past notes, man. Check them out.
supply drop being claimed by friendly.
Adrenaline rush nerf, Bitcoin nerf, core strength nerf. Core strength needed nerf. Honestly, core strength should have never been released.
Claimed by an ally.
Vital signs critical.
I'm trying to. This man better have on a hazard. He just ran through a whole hive, bro. System corruption gonna be crazy, fam. Oh, but bro, they nerfed system corruption, which is still mind-boggling to me. Like, how do you nerf system corruption? Like, that's what I'm not understanding. How did you nerf system corruption? Like, I look at that and I'm like, how? How do you nerf system corruption? Like, I'm still tripped out by that, man. I don't know if you guys understand, like, how? Like, that's what's getting me, is that they nerf system corruption. You know, like, that's getting me, bro.
Detected. Hostile Stinger Hive detected.
Like, that's what's getting me, bro. I don't understand it, man.
Friendlies. The enemy just pulled out.
Like, you get what I'm saying, bro? Like, I don't know, man. I see that, bro. I'll be like, yo, there's no way. There's no way they're nerfing system corruption. Prototype gear work in PvP? So the augment of prototype gear doesn't work in PvP, but certain stats, like the Picara's holster, it works in PvP. And people are trying to see and say, oh, it doesn't work, bro. It works in PvP, bro. It works. Like Fox prayers that go from 8 to 12%, contractors that go from 8 to 12. The Picara's holster goes from like 10 to 15. You're getting that damage. It works. It's not supposed to work, but it works. That damage is there. They're like, oh, it's a visual bug. It's not a visual bug. If you understand anything about this game, everything is never working as intended. So there's only certain prototype gear that works in this game, and it's those three. Those three that work, that are not supposed to work. Which is why a lot of guys be using them, because they work, you know. The cheesy players that run cheese ain't gonna run anything that's not working. So if you see somebody with the Picara's holster on and Fox player knee pads or contractors on and their prototype, best believe it's working. What? I don't know. Let's see. Pesty. Regen Pesty. Whew, that's gonna burn. Oh, that's gonna burn. Yeah, that's gonna burn. That's gonna hurt. We gotta go back to Hazard. We gotta go back to Hazard, man. Don't know if you remember this, but with the release of the Ninja Bag, but they literally said no build that can do everything in the game will ever exist. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was the whole reason that they got rid of the 3.11.7 meta, because Yannick said that himself. No one build should be able to do all three things, and I quote, that's exactly what he said. No one build should be able to do all three things, and that's DPS, tank, and have skills. Core strength completely defies all of that. The regen build completely defies all of that. The Bighorn was not the problem. It was the fact that you had a regen build that had 0 red cores that's doing damage. All they had was headshot damage mods and attributes. They should have been shooting pillowcases at you. But it was like a damage over time effect. By the way, TTK got raised too, so if y'all didn't know, they're raising TTK. So now you know, if you did know. So be prepared, man. Just be prepared to fight all the bunks. Look, my one system corruption piece right here. Oh man, just be prepared. That's all I gotta say, guys. Just be ready. All right, we had to go back to Haz. This is the Hazard build that I'm rocking. I was gonna make a build video on it with explosive resistance, of course, and hazard protection, but you know, it's getting nerfed, so I decided not to do a build video. And if you guys don't see me do a build video like often, man, it's mainly because there's no need for me to post the same 3 to 4 builds in PvP, bro. Nothing changes. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing really changes. Like, nothing really changed. Do prototype gear works in conflict? Let me show you. So this is what I was just talking about. So not prototype gear. Prototype gear does not work in conflict. Like Striker, it's not going to work. That form of prototype gear, the Oxman's not going to work. This works in here. So it shows 10%, but you're really getting the 15%. You're really getting the 15%. It'll show you 10, but it's really 15. This works. Now the augment on this is not going to work. So even when it comes to this, it says 8, but you're getting a 12%. You're not getting the augment, of course, but this is what's working. So those are the only ones that work in PvP. So anything that got reverted and then fixed back to its original. Oh. Oh, look.
System restored.
They on bunks now. They on bunk melee bills.
Hostile
Bunk
stinger
melee
hive
bills.
detected. The boost is
That boy got that kid off pretty quickly, huh?
The boost has been taken by the enemy.
No.
Serious trauma.
All of them got on the pestin too, except for the one that's melee. You can't even properly farm system corruption. No, you can't. You can't. It should have been in the loot pool. It should have been in the loot pool, man.
Needs assistance.
They're nerfing Frenzy so hard. Yeah, yeah. That link right there in the chat, man, that pinned comment is everything that's getting nerfed.
Agent down.
That's everything that's getting nerfed. We're down now, bro. So if you guys want to see what's all the changes that are coming, click that link. Click that link and you'll see everything that's getting nerfed. Crazy bunk bill, huh? Crazy bunk, bro.
An agent needs assistance.
Crazy bunk bill, bro. Oh, that missed. It's crazy.
System disrupted. System back online.
I'm surprised he's not on mortar.
The specialization supply drop has been arranged for you.
Surprised he's not on mortar. Nah, that dude's on a scuff controller.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
And they go to bunk again.
System curtailed. System hostile hive detected. Agent down.
The enemy is claiming the supply drop. Specialization supply drop has been taken by the enemy.
It's crazy, bro. Crazy, crazy, I tell you, my guy. Crazy, I tell you, my guy. Gotta worry about the rockets. We gotta worry about the bunk. You know, everything, my friend.
Functioning.
All the bunk bills are gonna be running around like crazy. They're gonna be doing so much damage to you, my friend. Look, 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 look. Bunk, 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 bunk. Oh, no, rockets. Look, 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 look. Bunk.
The fight is halfway done.
Pick him up, pick him up, pick him up. It's crazy. A whole fight right there. Oh, the fight. Yeah, I'm reading it, but having a hard time believing it. Bro, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. Like, it's really bad, man. You wouldn't think that that is happening, but that's what's happening. They got the box too, man. I think some of them got the cooler on their back, so they still got more fire. Be sure to smash that like button if you guys haven't already. I think spawns flip. Like, I really don't know what the hell these guys are camping at.
Hostile hive detected.
Oh, okay, they're still over there.
Rogue reinforcements. Eliminate whoever's left.
But yeah, it's a sad day for PvP. Very sad day.
Boost about to come online. Boost online. Hostile stinger hive detected.
Gotta get out of there.
Artillery turret detected. The boost is being taken by allies.
Hope it's armor. Big armor, big armor, big armor, big armor, armor.
Detected.
Not armor. Not armor, but it's damage.
Boost has
It's enough
been taken
damage.
by allies.
Woo!
Serious trauma detected. Agent out of action. Agent killed.
They basically telling it, is my body getting shot by a pistol? Whatever. Man, shooting the hell out of my body with a damn pistol, bro. Like, it's just a game, my guy. It's just a game. It's just a game. All right, mortar's back out. With a big fat middle finger. Yeah, pretty much, man. Like I said, they had enough time to introduce or to make those changes for PvE. They had enough time to do that. They had enough time to do all of that. Nice. They had enough time to do all of that. And that's what I'm talking about, man. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Like, looking at those patch notes, bro, it's like, bro, y'all had how many PvE updates to include this? But y'all had months. They could have been added to PvE Dark Zone. Why did you wait for the PvP update to add a PvE Dark Zone? How does that make sense? The entire state of the game stream that they did was talking about PvE content and just a little bit of PvP. But the only thing that you are truly getting is nerfs. Truly get nerfs. And that's just phase 1. They're nerfing gear first. Phase 2 is them nerfing stats, right? So for that duration of time until they give us phase 2, you're going to have to deal with the changes that they made to gear and skill builds setting you on fire. People are like, oh, core strength is getting nerfed. They're probably not going to be running around with 2 million armor anymore, but they're still going to have 6 skill tiers. They're still going to have that skill efficiency on the chest plate. All they got to do now is just put skill damage and status effect on their build. That's it. Put 1 wyvern piece, 1 China light, whatever. That's all they got to do. If they want 25% more status effect, just put two China lights on. That's going to give you status effect and skill damage and skill haste. Explosive damage, skill haste, and 25% status effect. 2-piece China light, and you can run mortar with it. So now you can run the explosive burn sticky, or the explosive sticky, and the tier 6 stinger hive. You're probably going to be sitting at 1.5 million armor. 1.5, 1.6, nothing's going to change. And status effect and skill damage rolled everywhere. That's it. You can literally put status effect and skill damage everywhere. There are people right now that are using the Iron Lung with core strength, with Wyvern, 1-piece Wyvern, and then 1-piece Electric for status effect, or Golem, 1-piece Golem for status effect. And it's status everywhere rolled. And all they're doing is just setting you on fire because you don't have on hazard. That's it. What's up, Don? The nerfs are kind of justified in the sense of gear being way too strong along with expertise players. The dumbing gear down so time to kill is lowered should help. No, they increase time to kill. They nerf gear, increase time to kill. Done. It's like they nerf gear and increase time to kill. So look, I'm all up for the changes. Just to clarify something, I'm all up for the changes because these are things that should have been implemented in PvP years ago. I'm not mad about the nerfs. I'm happy. Playing Division, that's just what it is at the end of the day. They have nerfed PvP to the ground since Division 1. It's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm still going to use the exact same builds, the exact same weapons, because they're going to be better than everything else. If you wanted to fix the problem, buff the weapons and the gear that people are not using to make them want to use it. That's what they should have did, but they didn't. They just decided we're going to nerf everything. You know what's not getting nerfed? You know what's staying the same? The cooler. You know what the problem with the cooler? It gives you an additional 25 or additional plus 25 or plus 50% more special ammo. This is going to always be a go-to bill. People are always looking. They got cut out this. You said, but to be honest, there's always going to be that go-to build people are always looking for, exploits or metas. Yeah, of course. And what I'm telling you is not going to change. Nothing's going to change. Regardless of the nerfs and things, nothing's going to change. People are just going to run back to bunk builds. You're going to see a lot more bunk builds until they fix it. You're going to see a lot more glass cannon skill builds. Mortars are still a problem. You know the problem with a mortar is that the fact that they can drop it and pick it up in PvP, and then they can run full speed and drop it just like this. Full speed and do that in PvP. That shouldn't be allowed. They should have to do a tactical move to place it. So, you know, Pestilence is going to be top tier. Pestilence is still going to be top tier. Dude's on the rooftop. People are still going to camp. Their whole entire team's on the roof. Their whole entire team's on the roof. Their whole entire team is on the roof. So what's going to change with that? The whole entire team. Their whole, like, does that fix that? A whole fourth man team is on a rooftop.
Agent down.
PvP is just going to be PvP. At the end of the day, bro, that's all it's going to be. Explosive sticky to a guy that got on hazard, by the way. Bro, they got cat, that's why. Man killed himself.
An agent needs assistance.
Somebody's going all the way around. Somebody's going to be behind us.
Boost about to activate. Agent down. Boost now active. Serious trauma detected.
I'm dead here for my pestilence, bro.
Agent out of action. Agent vital signs.
You know, another thing should have been fixed? The pestilence. The pestilence should never been its own form of weapon damage. I'm sorry, the pestilence is a poisonous damage. It's a poisonous tick. If I'm stacked into hazard, then my hazard should protect me against the pestilence. But they made it its own form of weapon damage. I got on hazard. Hazard, bro.
An agent needs assistance.
I should be immune to the pestilence.
Hostile
GG's, bro.
line detected. Hostile defender drone detected. Agent down. Hostile stinger hive detected. Serious trauma detected.
Go ahead, die out. Oh, she didn't die out.
Agent killed.
I'm probably... Pestilence is status. It's its own form of status that is also a debuff. So you're right, but it's its own form of status, which is a problem. Which everything should have a counter in this game. You should never drop something that has no counter. I mean, look, if the pestilence was so great, it's not broken in PvE. Remember, it's not broken. Anything that's broken in PvE gets fixed immediately. Like, always remember that, bro. Anything that's broken in PvE will get fixed immediately. You can't go... You can't go in Legendary...
Specialization supply drop your way.
And kill elite enemies anymore, right? You have to build it up. You have to combine the Pestilence with Striker, right? Like, that's what you gotta do. Come on. Ah. They went back to the roof, bro. Back to the roof. Alright, he's dead. Teammate gotta grab the box.
An agent needs assistance. Hostile defender drone detected. Hostile stinger hive detected.
Friendly claiming the supply drop.
Agent down.
You don't have many reinforcements. Supply drop is being claimed by the enemy. Halfway to the finish, you missed out on the specialization.
That's crazy. He never grabbed the box? That's wicked, bro. He never grabbed the box. I would have thought that he would have grabbed the box. 100% I would have thought that he would have grabbed the box.
Serious trauma detected.
I would have thought that he would have grabbed the box, 100%.
Incapacitated.
I would have thought that.
Agent killed.
I really would have thought that he would have grabbed the box, bro. Because he died. I'm like, okay, he's going to grab it.
Run out of reinforcements. You can win this.
They took off the mortar.
We're out of reinforcements.
Ooh, we're all out of reinforcements. This is not a bad match. Kingside is doing his thing. All of us is just get them out of their little spots. Oh my days. Don't die, guns. Don't die, guns. Don't die.
Boost about to come online. Boost online. Hostile stinger hive detected. Hostile defender drone detected.
Not finna let him shoot me in the back on a damage bill, bro. Because that's all he's doing. That's all he's doing, like just trying to shoot you in the back on a damage bill.
Vital signs critical. Agent down.
Yeah. I figured he was just gonna keep chasing. He was just gonna keep chasing, shoot me in the back on all reds.
Will soon deactivate.
Let's see.
Agent deceased.
Yeah, he's all reds.
The boost is now offline.
Not enough, but enough to do enough damage to the point where I couldn't get that extra kit off. Capacitor's what, 45% weapon damage in PvE? I mean PvP. The stacks that get transferred is 50%, not 100. That all blue builds in PvE shouldn't be allowed to do damage. Oh no. Problem with the nerfs are that, hold on. Problem with the nerf is that they not focusing on what PvP need at the moment. Yes, the nerfs were needed years ago, but we got bigger problems in PvP at the moment. Sucks that they not fixing lag switching or cheaters. I agree. That's coming, of course, but later. Did somebody leave the match? Yeah, that's coming, but later, unfortunately. Like, all that is coming later, man. But I think it's bad, right? I think it's bad to make these changes right now and not address the elephant in the room. Because I agree with you, bro. I said it. You guys have said it. You got to address the elephant in the room. You got to fix the problem. And that's the core issue is cheaters. You can't implement all these changes and not address any of the problems because, what, you're going to nerf everything and now we got to still deal with lag switchers? You got lag switch Nemesis, lag switch Tommy gun, lag switch pistol, lag switch Regulus, lag switch everything in this game. Everything's lag switchable. Like how you gonna ban somebody, right? So let's see. So, you know when you go to the social tab, like, look, like how I'm supposed to, bro, what? Yeah, and I talked about that earlier. I mentioned that earlier that they're working on it, but they don't want to say anything because they don't want those guys to adjust to what they're doing, right? And that's fine. I understand that. Look at that. Look at that. I gotta manually go down. I gotta. Oh my days. Manually scroll down because I just can't.
The specialization supply drop has expired.
Somebody's in here lag switching. When you see this, when this happens in your lobby, somebody's lag switching. I want you to understand that. Like I said, there's undetectable lag switch that you can't notice. But when you see this, somebody's lag switching. When you're having trouble trying to go down to the report system, how are you going to report a player like this? You can't even click on their name. But whenever it shakes like that, bro, there's a lag switcher in the lobby. There you go. I didn't think I was going to see it right now at this particular moment. But yeah, every time this happens, when your screen gets distorted and it's glitching out like that, there's a cheater in your lobby.
It's a loss. Sorry.
That's the only time it happens. The only time it happens. Well played match. Well played match, man. I had 7 assists. I went 3 for 5. Yeah, we were getting cooked. It is what it is. At the end of the day, you said I hope for the drastic measures they spoke of briefly involved hardware bans to cheaters. Yeah, honestly, JT, you know, with this team, do you really think they will though, bro? Because you know, there's a reason why you left PvP years ago, bro. Because they weren't doing their job. And you know, I just want to make something clear too, guys. We've been had an anti-cheat system in this game. Yeah, we was getting cooked, bro. Like, we already had an anti-cheat system in this game. There's already one implemented in this game. Like, it's there. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. Because if it did work, you know, a lot of these guys would have been banned long ago. Not them coming back on other accounts and AFK farming and conflict and spinning in the circle. Right? Hell, Elite Panda sent me a video yesterday, man, of, like, not yesterday, but a couple of days ago, of him fighting lag switchers. He was fighting 3 lag switchers in the DZ. 3. They were in the clan. They were like grouped up together. All 3 together. They're friends. Let that sink in. There's a community of lag switchers. There should never be a community of lag switchers and cheaters in PvP. Never. They should never have their own community. It should be a couple of them. You know, a couple of them, but 99% of the people in this game cheat, especially when it comes to PvP. They also cheat in PvE. JT was doing the PTS, and there was a lag switcher in his lobby, in the PvE dark zone, a lag switcher shooting explosive sticky bombs from his nemesis. Let that sink in. There's a Discord full of cheaters for every game, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. But they're cheating in the PvE dark zone. They're cheating in escalation. They're cheating in escalation. There's a group of lag switchers that are doing floor at like tens, escalation tens. Remember, you got banned for doing a PvE damage glitch. I want y'all to remember that. You got banned for doing a PvE damage glitch. You didn't get banned for the guys that were taking the damage glitch into PvP. You got banned because those guys started taking the damage glitch into Legendary District Union and Roosevelt Island and then, you know, Dark Hours Raid. They banned half of the community for glitching in PvE. Reminder, zero-tier shrapnel traps were in the game for 2 years before they fixed them. The Tinker Mask has been in the game causing so many problems, so many damage glitches with the Tinker Mask, and not one of those players got banned that did it, that are still doing it. And just a quick reminder, another one, they could have disabled that mask long ago for PvP, just like they did now. The one mission, manhunt mission that was dropping the Tempest pistol, they disabled the entire mission within 16 hours because players were getting the pistol early. It was dropping from the old manhunt when it wasn't supposed to. And they disabled that mission in 16 hours, within 16 hours. While they let you suffer in PvP to zero-tier shrapnel traps. While they let you suffer fighting the Tinker Mask damage glitch for 2 years now? Again. Like, even with the snowball gun shit, was a grenade launcher, another disable. That could have happened. That did not happen. Like, if you can't fix it, remove it until you come up with a fix. I mean, Dead by Daylight do that. And that's a survivor killer game. If a perk is not working as intended in Dead by Daylight, they'll remove the damn perk. They'll disable the perk where nobody can have access to it. If it's killer or survivor, you can't use it until they come up with a fix. Doesn't give a damn if that's the killer main power. They're gonna disable the hell out of that shit.
Hostile Stinger Hive detected. Hostile exclusive seeker mine detected.
Bro, what the hell?
Hostile defender drone detected. Immediate medical assistance needed.
I'm like, where's the team? Team is finally here. Team is finally here. But yeah, you know, I'm just your guy that advocates for PvP because I enjoy PvP in this game just like you guys. And we don't have a lot of people that are advocating for it. You know, sometimes they'll speak on it, sometimes they won't. You know, and that's the biggest problem, is that we don't have enough people advocating. Nice. Cheaters don't use the nemesis anymore. You said cheaters don't use the nemesis anymore? That's old school now. I see capacitors with sniper bullets shooting like shotguns. I mean, some of them still use it.
Boost about to come online.
Some of them still use it.
Boost online. The boost
You know,
is being taken by the enemy.
some of them still use it. And damn, the spawns flipped on us. That's crazy. And then some of them don't. You know, some of them use shotguns with the Regulus. They use a freaking shotgun just to swap over to the Regulus, and then they'll shoot the shit out of you with it. You know, some of them use a regular quick step pistol.
Hostile.
You know?
Explosive seeker mine detected.
It started off with the Tommy gun. Shit, Nike PR was the first guy to lag switch me in conflict. And then Icy Demons was after that, and then some more people. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, these things happen. What is this red smoke? I think it's on his drone. Is Paco them? Yeah, they might be. So, but yeah, no, man, like, these things are still happening. Like, but people are still using the Nemesis. Don't think they're not. They're still actively using it. It just sucks though, right? I mean, I got a video that a buddy sent me
Assistance.
of a dude that actually has full-blown aimbot in PvE. I showed JT it, like, he was like, what the? Like, it's straight Cronus aim abuse, bro. Like, no matter where buddy went, his gun follows him like this, no matter what. No matter what. And it wasn't like the in-game aim assist. It's basically Cronus aim abuse.
Get down.
So buddy rolled the gun, he went here, he went here, he went here, scraped in a circle, jumped over a car, gun, like, literally, it just, the whole aim just followed him. Like, you'll be surprised, man. You'll be surprised. Like, if I post it to, like, the YouTube shorts, which I might just post it so you guys can actually see what it looks like. Whenever you be like, yo, there's no way he shot me like that. I'm full-blown strafe. That's how. That's how he shot you like that. He has tracking. He has aimbot. He's aim abuse. And he's fully tracking your every move. You're like, yo. Like, I believe in latency, because latency does play a huge factor in this game. And I'm not one to call everybody a cheater. I'm not. That's not me. You know? But when you play a game long enough, you know the difference between how every gun sounds and how it fires. Because eventually you played with every gun in this game. You play with every gun, every build, you tested it out, you know how it sounds, you try to see if it was viable, if it was going to be good for PvP or PvE, and it's not. And then you'll see somebody using some weird shit, and you're like, what the? Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Yeah, it happens. And people are not ashamed. I think the problem is that people are not ashamed of cheating. Cheating is in every game, but the fact that people are not ashamed. If Apex can ban 73,000 players and 70K on PC and 3,000 on console, what the hell is Division doing? Like, Battlefield is my main game, and there's tons of, like, cheaters on Battlefield. Tons of them. Especially 2042 and Battlefield 6. Tons of cheaters. Hell, man. On Battlefield 5, bro, there's a ton of Cronus cheaters over there. Dudes are using Cronus in NBA 2K. Dudes right now are advocating for EA to do something about NCAA 27 that's going to drop. There's like, bro, if I see anybody on this game with Cronus, I'm not playing. Dudes are cheating in sports game, FIFA. They're cheating in FIFA, bro. Soccer, football. Think about that. There's no morals whatsoever. They're going out there paying $500, bro, for these devices, and they're doing it. It's mad, I tell you, bro. It's really mad. If anybody want to know, bro, this is, like I said, this is the build that I've been rocking. the entire stream. This is what I've been having on, you know, 3-piece core screen with hazard, burn mod there, bleed mod there, of course. You know, that's what I've been rocking. If anybody wanted to know, where's that shock mod? Let me see something. There it is. Let's see. Just in case, if anybody wanted to know what was what. Then we got like 60% explosive resistance. So, just countering the main 3 hazards, of course. You know, hazard there, hazard there. That's about it. What, we're gonna get back in there, but I want to see what's active right now. Year 8. Eyes up. Oh, reanimate is still active. I'll probably go claim this stuff at some point. Just in case if anybody wants to know, we'll look to see what's available for expertise. LMGs, gear system mods, channel light, SPA, and future initiative. Alright, cool. Those are, I mean, SPA is not bad. Like, if you want to run like a damage set, it's actually not bad. You can like double dip into damage if you want to do that. Do they have any expertise events planned? Let me check. Let's see. No, these are the last 3 right now. At this moment, right now. You know, you got Rise Up, and then you got what? X2 Season XP event that's live right now. So level up your battle pass 2 times faster doing the seasonal XP event. This is the only thing that's active for XP right now. But I mean, leveling up your battle pass is good because you want that. That way you can get to the stretch goals, and then you can actually start claiming these stuff right here, which you can get some pretty good gear from it. Like, we'll open up some stuff. So those of you guys that want a lightweight, not a lightweight, but what is it? The freaking Lexington. If you want that haven't got one, that's your chance to get one. Or a quick step if you don't have the mission. Like, we'll claim a few and we'll open them up, see what we get. Quality of life change right here. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm happy with that. This goes a lot faster, man. Instead of just holding square, a lot faster. But, yeah, no, you're welcome. You're welcome. Like, if you're looking to just to level up your expertise fast, bro, make a secondary character. Put your build, put your Scracker build on that character, only that build, just that build alone. And you want to go to retaliation or you want to go to countdown. Like, if you, it's going to be a boring process, of course. Like, if you matchmake countdown, matchmaking on challenging, but you're going to get more loot in retaliation. So just matchmake a retaliation, have one build in your inventory, which will be your Scracker build, and then just pick up everything that you got that's dropping in retaliation. Everything. And then you can set your targeted loot to what you want to quickly acquire and get your expertise library and stuff, all that stuff done pretty quick, so you can donate those pieces. So that way you can get them proficient, and then you can just start to level that stuff up, because like that's the quickest way to do it, honestly. Just donating all that stuff. Like, you want to do that. Like, dude, this is almost done for me, but I can just do some printer filament right there and just cap that out because I have that. So that's done. But yeah, no, that's what you want to do. Honestly, like, if you're anybody in the chat that's trying to get their stuff done quickly, bro, just do retaliations. It does not have to be on the hardest difficulty. You can set it to any difficulty you want, I guess. Just whatever you feel. We'll do that because I'm trying to get to 30. Yeah, it'll get there. Like, if you do that, bro, it'll get there. Just, that's the best thing to do. And the thing about retaliation too, bro, the good thing about it now is that you can actually matchmake it. So, you know, you can get into a group and just run it. Like, that's the best thing you do. Just, you don't have to do it solo. Just match make. You'll end up in there and just have a character that's, like I said, just empty. Warlords of New York. A mule character pretty quick, too. Yeah, everything gets faster now for that. Boosted characters. You know, I still run mules from time to time when I need stuff, so I got to do more with my ceramics here. And then I got to do more for my field recon data. So I'm probably going to do another character at a later date just to get this all the way high up. Just to keep that field. Because I want to be capped out on these materials. So it's not bad. But yeah, no, I advise anybody to do that if like you're just trying to get things done. And, you know, the crazy thing and why expertise kind of piss off a lot of people, I haven't seen Courtney in a minute. You know, the thing about expertise, man, is that you don't have to be expertise 30 to get expertise gear. You know what I'm saying? Like, the prototype gear is just basically giving it to you. Like, that's the beauty of it. So if you see, like, Striker that day, go to Countdown. Oh, I'm not fighting them. I'm not dealing with them. Not dealing with them. They don't take damage whatsoever. Like inmate and armors, they run mortars. They don't take damage. They have like 60% hazard protection. Nothing else. You hit them with a burn sticky, they don't die. like I was fighting a dude that was running Umbra, where he was using Salt Perfect, and I'm like, yo, bro. I hit him with a burn sticky, tossed a tier 6 stinger hive at him, teammate threw another hive at him, buddy is just behind the news truck with Umbra on, like, beaming everybody, like, not taking damage whatsoever. And then he teleported back to the damn spawn. So I'm like, oh shit, that's what happened. He teleported back to the spawn, like, he's lag switching. I'm like, okay, that's why. He was behind the truck on our screen, and then boom. Dead. I'm like, no way. I was like, yo, did you guys just die by? He's like, yeah. I was like, this man just teleported back to the damn spawn, bro. Like, GG's, man. Name I never seen before either. Brand new account. Man had on prototype Umbra. Oh man. But yeah, nah, man. Like I said, just do that. And if you do got tokens, you can also buy some stuff too with the. But just save your tokens either. Save them all. But best believe, man, when the game goes live, they're in the 3-stack too. What's up, Gaines? Yeah, they're okay. So Paco, Swordsman, and Kellen is all together, and they got Ghost over there. Okay, this is gonna be a match. Man. What's up, Zon? How you doing, brother? How's everything with you? And if I miss a comment too, guys, I'm sorry.
Wipe out the enemy before you run out of reinforcements.
All right, here we go. How's everything going with you? Oh my God, the chat. Come on, chat. Don't glitch out now on me, chat. Don't glitch out. 1 second. Gotta reopen the chat. All right, set this to all. Nerf everything, PvP solve. I mean, that's what the devs kind of did, but it did not solve anything. So Ghost is gone. Other teammate is gone.
Defender drone detected. Hostile restore hive detected.
I don't know why he went over there by himself, man. Let me just regroup. Because they're all moving together and then a 3-stack.
Detected. System curtailed.
They're running a healer.
Critical.
Okay.
Down.
That explains it.
System reactivated.
We got a jam. They're running a healer. We got a jam.
Signs, 0.
Is either that or just go straight damage. And
System malfunctioning. System forward. Vital signs critical.
yeah, we gotta get rid of the healer, bro. 'Cause I don't know if I do got on heals, man, but his heals are definitely not healing me. His heals are not. Look, oh, we got Macbeth in here.
About to activate.
Oh, no, that's not. I thought that was you for a minute. I thought that was Macbeth. I was like, yes, we got a teammate. All right, it's not. It's not Beth. It's somebody else.
Boost now active. The enemy is armored and boost. Hostile restore hive detected. Hostile defender drone detected. System curtailed. System reactivated. Hostile stinger hive detected. Allies are acquiring the boost.
All right, we got damage, baby. Let's go.
Acquire the boost.
I'm out of kits. Ghost, why? Ah, yeah, Ghost is gone. Ghost don't fight with certain people. You know, Ghost is in the community. He knows who's doing what, who's not. You know, he knows. He knows.
An agent needs assistance. Hostile hive detected.
Come at me! Chronic is his name. Oh, man. I need... Okay, we got a kit.
Agent down.
Damn! Damn! So now they're running riot foam. So now those guys only want to grief the community. Yeah, I mean, that's what they pretty much do. All right, so now we're just going to swap that out. Change that up, and we're just going to get more hazard. Because they're not using the mortar. So, you know, there we go.
The enemy is claiming the supply drop. The specialization supply drop has fallen into enemy hands.
Hostile defender drone detected.
Nice, 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 nice.
Stinger hive detected.
He's gone. I'm just gonna get a damage.
You're halfway through the fight.
They all got rockets right now.
An agent needs assistance. Serious trauma detected. Agent down.
From both ends? I know, bro. It'd be like that sometimes, man, you know? It really do. We're down now, but, you know, we're making it work. Well, we're tied up, actually, so we're not down. I should have just put on the burn sticky back, but I got a jammer still. It looks like they took off their healer. They went for a red bill, so... Right now, we're just looking. So they probably stayed back, or they just stay back to spawn, or they probably just camping in the corner to the left. We just gotta all be together when we come across them. Yeah, I think they're in their spawn. Yeah, they're in their spawn now.
Boost about to come online. Boost online. The boost is being taken by the enemy. Hostile defender drone detected. Hostile stinger hive detected. An agent needs assistance.
You're running low on reinforcements.
Hostile hive.
There we go, baby. There we go. That's crazy. I don't know where they were hiding at, man.
Allies.
Like, I really don't know where they were hiding
Has
at.
been taken by allies.
Somebody got an ongoing directive on our team, too. Because we ran all the way around and did not see them, bro. They were hiding well, bro.
Agent down. An agent needs assistance. Serious trauma detected.
There are no more reinforcements.
Yeah, can't die here. Can't die here. Can't die here. Can't die here. Can't die here.
I've sent a specialization supply drop your way.
Immediate
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, bro. You gotta be kidding, bro. They're moving as a unit. GG's, man.
deceased.
GG's.
There are no more rogue reinforcements. Eliminate whoever's left.
Ah, right there. That simple mistake. Those simple mistakes, bro. We had it. We had it in the bag.
Hostile stinger hive.
Had it in the bag, bro. And yeah. Damn, this hurt so bad. I was expecting him to put on tardy like he normally does, but you know, he never does that. I feel he always puts on tardy. He didn't put it on.
An agent needs assistance.
I mean, the other day when he was playing with his friend, he had on like this all blue bill with like status effect rolled everywhere. And now he, like I said, they have no thumbs when they're on your team.
Agent down.
GG's.
You've lost.
You said I'd like to see some sort of a Division 1 skirmish respawns. Would make it more like Division 1, honestly. a lot of things from Div 1 would make it more like D1 when it comes to PvP. You know, and I don't know why we don't actually have the skirmish maps from D1. I talked about that earlier. We should have had the skirmish maps. We should have had it. Oh, he just had to do it. He couldn't resist. He couldn't resist. GG's, man. We should have had, man. The skirmish maps, we should have had those over there. The sewer map that we had, the shipyard, which was like the boat docks with the container yard map, we should have had that. I think there was like the only two skirmish maps over there. To tell you the truth, for skirmish, because we had Last Stand and skirmish over there. So yeah, and Last Stand was like a giant domination. It was just basically like domination with like TDM involved into it, and then you had guys that had to get the boost. You had to actually work to get the boost. You didn't have to just run and grab the boost. You had to have the points to get the boost, which made it a bit more intriguing how it actually went for Last Stand. It was 8v8, of course, and then you had guys that 2 or 1 guy would go farm points to have the points to get the boost when it popped up. You had to have those points to unlock it. If you didn't, then the other team got the boost, or nobody got it, and everybody fight at the boost on top of that. It was more of a structured environment when it came to like team group play. I know everybody be like, oh, but can you imagine like a whole team of bunks? I mean, we got dudes that do that now. 4-man teams run around with 4 bunk builds. Or 3 bunks, 1 DPS. It'll be 8v8. Mortars. What about the mortars? I mean, you just got to have the counter build for them. Put on a counter. They can't do nothing to you. We had to have counter builds in D1. So, I mean, that's just how it goes. Counter builds, counter builds, counter builds. I know, I feel your pain, bro, because it feels like you're countering them more than they're countering you. And it sucks. But that's what happens when you're fighting against a stack. That's why you should never fight a stack. Because you can't counter all 4 players in a stack. You cannot counter all 4 players. You got to try to counter the DPS. You got to try to counter the damn mini tank DPS that's running wired foam, and then you got to counter the bunk build. Then you got to counter the pestilent guy and the skill guy. You can't counter all 4 guys in a group because each one of them has on something that's broken. That's just how it goes when you're fighting 4 stacks. If you cannot match what they have, forget it. Look, they go court right there, Ghost. Oh, I got Space Junkie over here? Oh, okay. Really shocked to see him not playing bunk anymore, man. I'm proud of him. He moved on. Like, he moved on from bunk builds, bro. I haven't seen him on a bunk in, like, the last 2 years. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Agent vital signs 0.
As long as we got your DPS guy down, I am okay with that. So they're not running a healer anymore. We can make some changes. No healer. Make changes, right? We can take the jammer off. Like, people be taking things so literal. Oh, he's on me. He's on. No, bro, you're the DPS. I got to take you out. Like, it's nothing against you. It's just you're the DPS. Like, I'm not chasing after you. You're the DPS, man.
An agent needs assistance.
Look, now they got foam. Where's their sniper? They got tardy too.
Medical assistance needed.
They're running tardy. All right.
Agent down.
So we gotta be has and damage at the same time. I don't know if they got on Cavalier. I don't know. But we need a bit more damage.
The enemy is acquiring the boost.
All right, here we go. We're gonna take off. We're just gonna take that off.
Allies are
So
acquiring
they
the boost.
DPS guys just getting all the kills in the back, and it's Paco.
Hostile Stinger Hive detected. Hostile Defender drone detected.
I just gotta stay tight with those guys.
Allies have acquired the boost.
Yeah, run back. Damage dealer, run back. As usual.
Hostile Hive detected.
Yep. He's just
An agent needs assistance. System restored.
I'm sorry I'm not talking right now, guys.
I'm sending you a specialization supply drop.
We're just in a mosh pit over here. It's just gun game and foam and tardigrade, like spawn split. All right, cool. Boxes on our side.
A friendly is claiming the supply drop. The specialization supply drop was just picked up by a friendly.
Hostile Stinger Hive detected. Hostile Defender drone detected. System reactivated. Hostile Hive detected. System disrupted. System restored.
All right.
Vital signs.
They got on Cav, I think.
Fight is halfway done. The enemy is about to be pulled out. You're too strong for them.
An agent needs assistance.
Nope. No, they got the damage deal behind them. Pop this kit, pop this kit. Damage dealer.
Fight goes on.
Damage guys down.
Road reinforcements.
And the tardy proc. He's going underneath. He's running to the far side.
Detected. Boost about to come online.
He went all the way back around. Alright, cool. He's behind us.
Hostile defender drone detected. Boost online. An agent needs assistance. Hostile hive detected. Immediate medical assistance needed.
Alright, damage guys out. Their damage guys out completely. That's all that matters.
Agent deceased.
Their damage guys out completely. We don't have to worry about him at all. We got more lives. They out of lives. So it's just those two. Not too shab, bro. Not too shab.
The boost is being taken by allies.
You just gotta have the team to match what they're doing. All right, they got him. All right. Now we just got the tank that's running around.
Agent down.
Reinforcements are running low.
Just the tank. Just the tank. Just the tank. Why did my fire get glitch out right there? Why did my fire? That's a GG's. That was a good match. Like I said, you cannot counter all 4 players unless you have 3 other players on your team that does the same shit. When you got the same shit, it's a different story. You get a good match when you got the same shit. That's all, bro. You gotta match what they're doing. You'll see what kind of players people really are when you match what they have. Like, I promise you. You'll see. That's why I be telling, like, don't worry about losing to some of these players in this game, bro. It's not you. It's the skills. It's the skills. It's just, they got a bit more cheese than your team. If your team cannot match what they're doing, you're going to lose. So, like, if your body's getting shot, you're getting teabagged, just know that it's 3-4 players shooting at you, bro. 3 to 4 players shooting at you. But if anybody want to know, man, this is the build that I put on at the end. This is like the build that I ran majority of the time because of just everything that goes on in conflict. It's a Regen has a build. It's on the channel too. I'll put the build in the chat for you guys that want to check it out. Like, it's a really good build. Because I was like, man, I'm getting set on fire. I'm fighting the DPS, and then I'm fighting the bunk. I need something that was going to deal with those 3. It's Frankenstein build. So I'm gonna drop the build in the chat for you guys. Just 1 second. Let me get this here. Like, when there's another build, bro, to make, I'll make it. So, like, I'm gonna get back to the drawing board to see what's different when the update actually goes live with this upcoming Tuesday, and we're gonna see what's what. So, but like I said, if anybody wants to know, that's the build right there. I think the patch notes are still in the chat. Are the patch notes still pinned? Let me see. Let's see. Set that to all. Take it off top messages. No, the patch notes are not pinned anymore. Oh, no, it's still. Okay, it's still pinned. Never mind. But yeah, that's the bill right there. What's up, G-Boy? How you doing, brother? Oh, crap. That closed. But yeah, no, that's my hazard bill that I typically run all the time before Core Strength was introduced. Needed that headshot damage since they were a bit tanky. Because with this one, I can just go regen, armor regen with hazard, rolled everywhere. You know, I can do that. Get that burn, 100% burn damage. None, brother. You know, just over here in conflict as usual. Doing the norm. All right, let's go back to... Let's go back to, going back to Haz. How's everything going over there in the DZ? All right, we're gonna put that back on. Swap that back. And then go back to burn. All right. How long have we been live too, bro? We've been live for how long? Let me see. 2 hours and 37 minutes. It's been good. I haven't eaten. I'm still fasting. As planned, just waiting for the season to drop. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be I should say. The new season is just gonna be something. Let's say that, right? It's going to be something. Now, is it something that I'm going to... I just did a 12 hours. I saw that, bro. I saw that because I saw you live. You're live on TikTok, and then you were live on YouTube, and I think you were live on Twitch. Like, I'll be in there. Sometimes I just don't type, but I'll be in there, bro. Like, I just be chilling, and sometimes I end up just passing out. I like fall asleep because I'll be like working on some stuff, man, and then I'll just be relaxing and just watching content, just watching. So like I have you tabbed up, and then I have somebody from Destiny tabbed up because, you know, Destiny had some new content right now. They got some new content right now. That's the last new content. Crazy how Division survived Destiny, outlived Destiny. It's weird. But yeah, no. So I'm just also like I'm doing multiple things. I do stream Destiny on Twitch, guys. If you didn't know, I stream Destiny over there. I was live on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Yeah, I know I wasn't going crazy. I was like, this man's live everywhere. All three. But you got to do it, bro. You got to do it. You got to do it, man. I like what you did, too, man. I'm glad with the whole revamping and everything that you're doing with the channel, bro. Like, good job, man. Good job. Because, you know, the DZ guys need it. You need it. You need those developers to take a liking to an actual DZ player. You know, I see what you're doing. I see the engagement. I see the communicating that you're doing between the developers and the nice gestures and stuff like that, man, to get that extra one up. So keep doing it, bro. Keep doing it. Because to be honest with you, like, there's DZ screamers, but there's no, like, you know, DZ support screamer that advocates for the dark zone. You know, just like I advocate for conflict, you're advocating for the dark zone. So, and people like us, we have to be there to be a voice, to yell, to make other screamers say something. Like, gotta make them say something, man. Like, you gotta make them speak, because, like, bro, like, the Rogo speaking now, you know, Skills to say something every now and then, Kamikaze to say some stuff. So, you know, we need people like Rogue Gold, the Gaming Barrage. You know, hell, I wish Epic Slayer came back, man. I wish he came back. You know, bro, I saw Skill Up. I was like, yo, Skill Up posted a video? But it wasn't about Division, though. But I was just shocked to see Skill Up, man. I was like, yo, where the hell Skill Up been? But, oh, man. But, yeah, no, that's what we all need, man. We need voices for, like, our communities to get our voice up, because the PvE community is going to be hurt no matter what. They're going to hear it. They're going to hear it. Camera saw you on Twitch the other day. And Rogo, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Hell yeah. That's what you need, man. That's what you need. Like, we all used to be in a Discord chat, a Twitch, no, not Twitch, Twitter chat together, but then they had a falling out. It was a huge drama between Kamikaze and some other devs, man, and people. Oh, teammate, you're getting cooked over there, my guy. Woo! The kit did not take. Thought of me a lot lately for some reason. I mean, you know, it's good information too. You know, he used to rolls around in DZ, not too much. You know, he's just mostly focused on PvE right now, and he'll come into conflict every now and then. But yeah, no, definitely. I mean, he sees what you sees, and you know, he can also advocate what's going on as well. You know, because a lot of those guys, you know, they have a lot more support, and if they can be what we need, you know, we can get things going. I missed that. Oh. Woo! Yep. They on fire. Get him! Get him!
Agent out of action. Agent killed.
Told them I better 2,500 subs, but I definitely got the same amount of viewers as their subscribers.
Hostile striker drone detected.
There's a not morons, bruh. Just because you frustrated don't mean the statement is true.
Boost about to activate.
Nah, Chevy's been around for a long time, G-boy. So you know, it's a lot of people are just tired. They're just tired of just the incompetence of the developers, bro. That's pretty much what it is. Because you know you can see it, and you know. They want everybody to be nice to them. They want everybody to say the right things to them. But a lot of people have been nice. A lot of people have been saying the right things. Oh my God, I got stuck.
Agent incapacitated. Agent vital signs.
Devs are not smart. Is that better? But you can't demoralize people. You can't. But I think, like I said, it's to the point where you're right. Like, two things can be true and two things can be right. Two things can be wrong. And I think the biggest problem is that the fact that people have tried to speak to them, and trying to speak to them just never worked. And I think that's the biggest thing, is that people have tried to speak to them, and people are just fed up to the point where it's like, all right, you're just not going to pay attention. I said it nicely multiple times. I've been saying it nicely over the years, and not once did you hear me, but you heard everything when it came to PvE. And I think that's the biggest problem. So, I think it's a big problem. No, I don't.
The specialization supply drop has been arranged for you.
I have real beef for people in the game.
Hostile artillery drone detected. System.
And there it goes, bro. There's the mortars. There's the mortars. Like, it was bound to happen, bro. It was bound to happen. Mortar was bound to happen, bro.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Friendly claiming the supply.
Got a box, got a box, got a box.
Agent down.
The specialization supply drop has been claimed by an ally.
Missed him. Alright, that reset. But your word still hurt. Woo!
Resistance.
Oh yeah, that damage is gonna hit me.
Agent,
What are your thoughts on the emergency live stream the other day?
Agent,
I think it was a waste. Honestly, it was an emergency live stream. Mainly because of what? You know, they just announced PvE stuff. Like, we've been talking about that the entire stream. So, that whole emergency live stream, I mean, I'm glad they did it, but they mostly talked about PvE stuff. I should have put on the freaking holster. I'm dead here.
serious trauma detected. Agent out of action. Agent vital signs.
Seemed like it was just damage control. Mostly it was just for them you know, a company got laid off. Ubisoft get laid off. What's up, Invader?
An agent needs
Company got laid off. Things happen.
Reinforcements
All right, let's see.
is up to you now.
Oh no, not reinforcements gone. That's crazy, bruv. Alright. Alright, let's go. I got this noise, man. The match has been going so well, but now...
Hostile artillery turret detected. Boost about to come online. Hostile stinger hive detected.
I know I got this burn sound in my ear, guys. I'm sorry.
You can win this.
The boost is being taken by the enemy. And the enemy has acquired the boost.
Alright, mortar's down. Oh!
Vital signs critical.
He got on Umbra, bro. He got on Umbra.
Incapacitated.
Nice, 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 nice. Fix your burn stall, install again.
An agent needs assistance.
Oh, bro, I hate that I went down, bro. I hate that I went down. It's just him. They got it. It's GG's. Damn, buddy went 1 for 7. They did all that for a level 22. Bro, level 22 and 24? Come on, bro. It was only me and Goat in the stream, bro. That's insane, bro. Fair play. Alright, fair play. We just lost that, man. He's playing Pantheon right now. I think this is the level 22 that's alive. No, it's Golden. It's Golden, alright. Golden, do your thing, Golden.
I'm sending you a special
I'm gonna break my fast. Conflict is so horrible. It's not even funny anymore. It really is. Did they say hunters are gonna be in the extractions similar to D1? Yeah. Yeah, yes they did. Yes, they did. They did say that. You're gonna have hunters at the extraction point. That would be a nice change. PvE. PvE in the DZ is kind of boring. Oh man. I mean, that's only in the PvE dark zone though, bro. Not the not the regular dark zone. Yeah. Sad to say, right? I'm gonna warm up my porch if y'all don't mind. Yes, I said porch.
Hostile Stinger Hive detected.
While we sit here and wait on this match to be over.
Activate.
Time's almost up.
Boost now.
It's an oxymoron.
You missed out.
Oh man. Imagine Arc Raiders PvE only. I mean, didn't Arc Raiders do that though? That's probably where they got the idea from, to be honest with you, now that I think about it. They probably could, you know, maybe some of them probably play Arc Raiders and they're like, you know, let's give them guys a PvE only Dark Zone, man, it'll be so much fun. But it's like the maps are so small. You know why I got a problem with it? The same way we get a new season every season, I wish they gave us a new DZ every season. Like a new playable area. Like, I would love to see map expansions really turn into map expansions with their new playable areas that you have not explored.
Deactivate.
Every season, I would love that. It just changes. The whole map dynamic changes. You know how much money that they'll make if they did something like that, especially with the season pass? They'll make so much money.
You've been defeated.
Where one season we're in, and it doesn't have to be like, you know, I get it, they got to work on it, man. If they want to do those updates like that every 2 years, because they're not Fortnite, so they can't just do it every, you know, so every year or two, you know, we start off in DC, then we get the map expansion. Now we're in New York, new DZ playable area. Okay, cool. Now, after that, we're in, let's just say we're in Utah or Kentucky or another major city, you know, California, you know, or Miami. You know, it goes on and on and on every season. And people, I think people will enjoy that. It's like your agent is actually doing something. Hell no. I just run free. But I'm just saying, like, that'd be dope if that was the case. You know, like Helldivers. America, how about the EU towns? I mean, hey, if we can get some EU towns, that'd be great too. We end up in London. We go overseas and go to London, see what happened over there in the UK, right? Then we end up in Australia. Then South Africa, or one of the African countries. You know, probably not China. That ain't happening. They're not going to get the approval for that one. Not that one, huh? You know, we just go all over the world. I think it'd be dope. I'm just saying. I think it'd be a good time, like a real good time. I'm breaking my fast, guys, so I don't want to be making all kind of, you know, eating sounds in your ear. Yeah, that was a 4-stack. I'm not doing that. They went and got a 4th. It's pronounced America. The Americas.
Entering safe area.
Oh yeah, they did back out of the union, right? How's that going? Smacking in our ear. Thank you. That's you said people in the U.S. Yo, thank you for the jewels. You said people in the U.S. should realize Russia is right next. I mean, it's kind of next to Canada, but yeah, it's really close. But yeah, I think we know that they'll invade Canada first. But one thing you got to learn about the American people is that we don't support a lot of things that goes on in this country, and we don't have a say so. We don't have say so to a lot of things that happen. So, you know, that's not up to us. You know, we can't storm the White House and take the president out and then do like a public, you know, I got to be careful what I say, right? We can't do that. You know, like other countries can go to their politicians and political people and take them out of there and doing that. Yeah, we can't do that.
It's a win. Solid.
Freedom is definitely an illusion. I think you don't support education, Invader. You know, racism exists in this country. So I mean, racism is everywhere. Let's just say that, right? But it's more prevalent over here, you know? And people come over here attacking one ethnic group, you know? And like he said, freedom of speech, like freedom is an illusion, freedom of speech is an illusion, everything is an illusion. Everything is in a box. And which is why you gotta look outside that box. But, you know, let's not get political here, of course. But you know, our government is just like every other government. They tell you what they want you to know. And when something major is happening, they tell you at the last minute. Let me vote. What's up, Arson? How you doing? Look at Korea and Japan. Well, you said what? I mean, racism exists there too. Do you not think that there's no racism in Japan? Racism is everywhere, my guy. It doesn't matter the race that you are. People are always racist towards something. Like, prime example, there are black people that are racist towards other black people. There are Dominicans that are racist towards Haitians because they think that, oh, no, papi, I'm no black, I'm Dominican, you're Haitian. You're on the same island. You just speak Spanish. So.
Neutralize all enemies before you run out of reinforcements.
I think I read exactly what you said, how you wrote it, and agreed with you. And also went a bit more depth into it, but I think you lack comprehension. But that's okay, Invader. I still support you, my guy. You want some porridge? I think the biggest problem is that people just got to start respecting people's culture. And none of that thing. Invader knows that, bro. He's always trying to get a laugh out of something. He knows exactly what I meant. He's a troll. Well, the new Invader is a troll. The old Invader was just more down to earth. This Invader sounds like somebody like kicked his dog in the nuts and John Wicked him.
Trap detected. Boost about to come online.
1 second.
Boost online. boost is being taken by allies.
Oh man, these matches, bro.
The boost has been taken by allies.
Money Mike, Mark Dog, and Mary Kay and that Spawn. That's different. I have translation to my language, and it makes no sense sometimes. Remember, these are the same people that the devs want to give spawn traps, like spawn turrets to, for camping. But this is how they play. All level 100s, by the way. Really good players. But they decided not to come out. GG's.
Agent down.
Better be on bullshit. What's up, Glade?
Hostile restore hive detected.
Yeah, they got a booster hive in there, or a healer. They're not coming out.
An agent needs assistance.
A specialization supply drop has been arranged for you.
This might be the last match, man. Because, yeah.
System disrupted. System back online.
Oh, man. I might go jump on Destiny and go do PvP over there, guys, on Twitch. Nah, come 4-stack with us. 4-stack. This. Oh, my days.
Friendly is claiming the supply drop.
4-stack.
Specialization supply drop is in friendly hands.
4-stack. It's like 4-stack. Oh, man. Do you know what's going on in Destiny right now, Clade? Man, who plays Destiny in the chat? Does anybody play Destiny? Like, what other games do you guys play? Like, real question. Not you, Ant. Not you. Ant's like, what did I do? I know what you play, pal.
The fight is halfway done.
Agent down.
Spawn's flipped on him. Oh, man. Like, to get in here, bro? Jeez Louise, bro. Everspace, Dark Tide, Diablo 4, Predecessor, HCD. What is HCD?
An agent needs assistance.
What game is that, Arson? Because, like, I want to start playing other games. Dudes don't believe in group play. I don't. Group play can go two ways. Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh, okay.
Boost about to activate.
Nah, man, it's just, there's so much stuff that goes wrong.
Boost now active. System malfunctioning. Agent down. System restored.
I'm dead here.
Immediate medical
I like how my
assistance
burn
needed.
sticky didn't touch that guy. Hive got destroyed. Oh man,
Suspects, 0.
it's Souls like okay.
Allies are acquiring the boost.
Yeah, man. A lot of stuff is just
Allies
different
have
right
acquired
now.
the boost.
You know, so I should be looking for more games to play because you know if this update doesn't do what it's supposed to do, right? I'm probably gonna start playing different games on the channel, like I already started doing on YouTube. So just a heads up for everybody, man. That's all. Just a heads up. Just a heads up. Wrong one. That's why. I'm like, yo, what the hell's going on? Had on the wrong knee pads. I'm gonna stop doing that. There we go.
I've sent a specialization supply drop your way.
I'm gonna Resident Evil Marathon, RE2 Remake, and RE3 Remake, and Biohazard, and then The Village. Oh, wow. Are you gonna stream all of that, bro? Or are you just gonna, you know, just let it be?
Friendly claiming the supply drop. The specialization supply drop has been claimed by...
What do I think about a GTR? I want to ask, what are you talking about in that reference? Like, in that, like, what are you referring to? The GTR, the car, or a game, or like, because you know, just so I know we're on the same topic.
Hostiles in the hive detected. Immediate medical assistance needed.
Bro, they are really just back there camping. I can't believe this, bro.
Agent down.
Oh, the player in conflict? I haven't came across that player, so
Boost. About to
I don't know. I can't really nah, don't stream.
You're almost out of time.
boost.
Bro, they really camping. I thought you knew him. He is on top. Is that you? Are you that player?
The boost is being taken by allies. The boost has been taken by allies.
Bro, I can't believe that this match went that long, bro. You gotta be kidding me. You camped the entire match. You know what, bro? What's up, Akuza? You camped the entire match and then you leave. You camp the entire match and then you leave. Like, oh, I don't want to catch fire. Let me leave. That man literally stopped and paused and hit triangle. Yeah, I think at that one, I think that's going to be the last one for me, guys. That's, wow. We need more. We need a lot more in this game. A lot more. I would have left too. No, bro. That's bogus. They camped the entire match, bro. The entire match. So, that means Money Mike And Mark Dog left right at the end. That's crazy. They camped the entire match. They stayed in the spawn, bro. They never left the spawn from spawn to spawn. They camped at the very start, died in the spawn, spawns flipped, camped at the next spawn. Like, shock traps everywhere. Oh, man. Money Mike's always leaving. Like, bro, it's crazy. That's crazy. That I don't understand it, man. Yeah, conflict sucks. They should delete it and stop the servers. I don't want to see Div 2 ever again. I mean, a lot of people are getting to that point, and like I said, when this next update drops, bro, in the next couple of days, we'll see what's gonna happen, honestly. We shall see what will happen. I need to claim all the rest of this stuff, but I honestly don't think it's gonna be anything good. Hopefully those knee pads are good. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's one thing about this community. They're gonna find an exploit. They're going to find an exploit. You said a new update drops and conflict is still gonna be all core builds. Yeah, it really is. It's not gonna change. Core builds and bonks. That's about it. Core builds with less armor. The core builds sit at like 1.3, 1.5 maybe. Like nothing's gonna change from it. Liberty. You know? What's fun playing this game? Just let it die. They won't. They won't let it die. And that's the problem. They won't let it die. As long as people are still playing it. Doesn't matter if I stop playing it, you stop playing it, and everybody in the chat start playing it. They still gonna have like 1,000 other people that are still playing it. All bad gear. All bad gear. I think those knee pads were pretty good. Hopefully they're double crit. Oh my god, they're headshot. I wish it was double crit. There's headshot. They're gonna nerf the skill efficiency on Cordo. Still gonna be annoying. Yeah, like even if it's nerfed, like it's still gonna be mad annoying. Yeah, I mean it's not like this is what you're gonna see, man. Let me show you. You're gonna see guys that are gonna do this. They're gonna do this. That's all you're gonna see. This is the kind of core builds you're gonna see that are already running around now. They're gonna have like, you know, just imagine that's like, all right, look, right. This is what. Let's make those changes there. Skill status effect. And that one's skill damage. Let's see, what is this one up here? Better yet. You know, and just think that, imagine that's a yellow right there. That's all you're gonna see, bro. This is all you're gonna see. Bro, it's already there, bro. It's already there. Like, they're just gonna have less armor. Don't look at the armor, but you're gonna see this. You're going to see that. And if you don't see that one, like, I kid you not, you're gonna see this one. Like 25% status effect, bro. Burn sticky. And then have status effect rolled everywhere. Like on all three pieces status effect with the iron lung. You're gonna see that. Got to go make a sandwich. I'm starving. Alright, Invader, have a good one, bro. Appreciate you coming to hang out. You know, that's all you're going to see. Like, it's not going to change because those dudes are still going to be at 6 skill tiers no matter what. No matter what. Like, and like, there's ways to get skill efficiency back. So imagine the guy that got like a shiny monkey that, you know, you like, oh, skill efficiency, right? Boom, slap that on, get 5% more. Like, and then skill damage. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's all that stuff is still going to be there. So, like, there's so many ways. So many ways. Like, slap this one on right here. Prime example. That one right there. Slap that one on. Get that. Just for that, a bit more skill efficiency right there, if you need it. And then status effect, skill damage, skill efficiency. You know, that's 16% extra status effect right there. So even if you don't do that, you go freaking wyvern gloves, or you can go, let's see, where is it? Go there, take that off, go back here, come over here, pull this from the stash. By the way, you also got that you can do. But come here and pull this from the stash. There you go. And then you got status effect rolled everywhere. Status effect and a little bit of skill damage. Yeah, GG's, bro. GG's. That's all you're going to see. Yeah, no, we're not going to see it change until they roll out the skill balance. That second wave, we're going to have to wait. So I don't know when that wave is going to commence, but you're going to deal with tons of status that you're already dealing with. That's why I tell people, like, don't look at the nerf. Don't look at it as, oh, yeah, they're nerfing everything. I can't use this. I can't use that. This build is still going to hit. With a pestilence, it's still gonna hit. This build with an iron long is still gonna hit. Still gonna hit. Like, every build that you got is still gonna hit. It doesn't matter. Like, it does not matter. Like, the capacitor is still gonna hit because it has multiplicative damage. Like, bro, it's gonna hit. Like, it's still gonna hit no matter what. No matter how you look at it, it's still gonna do what it needs to do. Like, you're just gonna be sitting there, still getting burned out. Guys are still gonna sit in cover. They're still gonna hit you with burn stickies. They're still gonna have the scanner drone. Umbra's still gonna be a problem. Claws out holster. Bunk builds are still gonna be a problem. You might see a dude running around like this. Like for real, you might see this. Like, I kid you not, you might actually see this. Like, you might see this, bro. You might. You just might. You just might see a dude running around with a freaking shield and a stinger hive with a claws out holster and a sweet dreams. Just because. It's gonna happen. Like, all of that's gonna happen. Like, this is what I was working on earlier. So I was like, alright, let me try. My first match, I started off like this. Go use that right now, pal? Nah. My first match, I started off just like this, right? And I was like, let me test core shrink out without the chest plate, just to give it, to see what happens. And it dropped me to 1.6. So it was like 1.6 million, but you know what happened? I got hit with a stinger hive. But I was spamming my kits. I second that. Let's see. That's crazy, bro. It's crazy. He's like, let's see it. Let's see a bunk course rank build. Let's go surprise some people. I need to put a shield here. Let's see. He's like, do it. Bonk course rank Bill. Do it. Do it. Do it now. Do it now. Let's see. With a fishing on the chest. It's in that 1.6. It's gonna probably drop me to 1.5 in there. So I probably need to just throw armor back on this. Actually, let me just put the one I already have on instead of changing that one. That's at 1.8. People might go back to the Lady Death. Let's go get beat up. Let's go get beat up for the last match. If it's a 4 stack, I'm not fighting them. I'm not fighting a 4. This is going to drop me to 1.7. Match found. Match not found. Match not found. I gotta get back to making YouTube shorts as well, man, but it's like matches and like they haven't been fun, they haven't been entertaining, like they've been so dull and boring. This man's name is Huntsman. That's you better have on the Huntsman. You better have it on. False advertisement. You sold me a dream. You sold me a dream. He sold me a dream. I thought I was gonna see the Huntsman AR and he sold me a damn dream!
Defeat the enemy before your reinforcements are spent.
Bro, what? Where's the team?
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
They've been jumping this man, bro. Oh, no, he killed him. Never mind. Oh, he hit him with fire starter. That's one way. Darth Leroy just loaded in. Oh, he got a mortar too?
Hostile striker drone detected.
I'm sending you a specialization supply drop.
Hostile defender drone detected.
He didn't know what to expect there. Oh, this man's new.
Serious trauma detected.
No tardigrade there. Oh my god, bro, they destroyed my shield.
Immediate assistance needed.
That's the fastest shield I have ever seen be destroyed.
Agent vital signs.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. But I don't have the controller for a bunk.
0.
Man beamed my shield, bro. He beamed it.
A friendly is claiming the supply drop.
What armor I'm sitting at? I'm sitting at 1.7? Okay.
Just picked up by a
I probably should run the burn sticky instead. And then just use that.
An agent needs assistance.
Oh, he's gonna die. He's like, what's that?
Restore
He's like, what's that?
detected.
Oh, he has on the survivalist outfit. He must be new. Yeah, he's new. He's new. Look at all that pestilent mess over there, bro.
Agent down. Hostile Stinger hive detected.
I'm fighting pestilence, bro.
Signs are ready. Agent vital
All right, bro.
signs 0.
I'm gonna have to take this off, and I'm gonna have to go pesty Bill. I'm gonna have to go pesty with him. Pesty for your bestie. Just gotta go pesty with him. Actually, let's just change that one piece there, and then keep that on, and then go pesty,
An agent needs assistance.
and just slap the pesty at him, and then boom, swap that. It's not gonna let me switch it.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. Hostile striker drone detected. Boost about to activate.
Pesty for me has always been a bunk killer. Yeah, it has.
Boost now active.
Pesty's not bad.
Agent down. Allies are acquiring the boost. Hostile defender drone detected.
Like, all three of them are shooting a pesty.
An agent needs assistance.
You're halfway to the site.
Bro, whoa!
Assistance needed.
Whoa, bro. All of them are shooting a damn pesty, bro.
Agent vital signs.
Built up pesty bills. Built up pesty bills, my guy. The damage.
Agent down.
The damage.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Reinforcements.
An agent needs assistance.
Just gotta play them with their bullshit. Play them with their bullshit. Play them with their bullshit. No, don't you run from it. That boy ran all the way back. Not even gonna waste a kit. There's no point. Alright, they got him. Nice, they got him.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
The core presence field is insane.
I've sent a specialization supply drop your
Yeah, it was crazy damage.
Hostile striker drone detected.
Spawn flip to the other side.
Hostile defender drone detected.
supply drop being claimed by specialization supply drop being claimed by an ally.
I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing. Darv got. Look at Darv. Look at Darv. Stop using core. Show some respect for yourself. Nah, they had to take it off. They had to take it off. And they didn't take it off. They should have tuck it off first. Oh damn, did he just die out?
Boost online. An agent needs assistance.
Just core him to death. Like that's all you're doing.
The enemy is acquiring a boost. The boost has been taken by the enemy.
Just coring them to death.
Hostile
That's really all you're doing.
There are no more reinforcements.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. Hostile striker drone.
Hard to stop using core when everyone else is using core. High armor, high damage, high skill builds, 95% of their builds just don't compete anymore. True. I mean, I play Overwatch. Overwatch is not bad. But yeah, no, it's Spawn, man. There's nothing you can really do about it, bro. Sometimes you just gotta fight fire with fire, bro. It's just like dudes that used to riot foam, right? I hate riot foam. People are gonna use it on bighorn builds. You got core strength riot foam builds with a bighorn. Headshot damage everywhere, and they're using riot foam. Harder to get out, but it makes sense, right? Firestarter Chem, always been there. People use it. Hardwire Secret Mine is gonna always be there. People gonna still use bunk builds. That's gonna always be there. These things are gonna always exist, bro. Like 3 of those guys are all running core strength pesty builds. Core strength pesty builds, and then one of them had on like a core strength catharsis build. It's just there. It's just there. Umbra. I'd rather fight core strength than Umbra. There's nothing you can do with Umbra because every Umbra player is using a scanner drone. They're going to play corners all day and play peekaboo, and then boom, you're dead. Right? So, I mean, it sucks, bro. I feel where you're coming from. But we can only blame the developers. It's just like at one point when everybody was running True Patriot. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It should have never made it to the live game. You're not wrong. Like, it should have never made it to the live game. Ever made it to the live game. But it did. It made it to the live game. I hate it just as much as you. But sometimes you just gotta fight fire with fire. Like you really do. You wanna compete against it? Boom, you gotta make it.
What can I help you find?
That's the downside. Like that is the downside. Like, every build I got in my inventory was a counter to some form of bullshit in this game. Like, every build. Camping Umbra, set them on fire. Scanner drones, pulse resistance. Camping skill builds, hit them with a pesty. Tank builds that are not dying, hit them with all red DPS build. Teams that are running support builds, put on tardigrade to support my team. Then my healer build that I used to run with hazard, but I don't really use it anymore. And then my skill build because dudes are camping on Georgetown rooftop, so I got to put this on. I put on hardwire. My shotgun build that I can't play anymore because everybody's running Umbra with a scanner drone, so can't move around the map. Here's my course grain build. There's course grain right there. Course grain DPS build with skill tiers. There's that. So, you know, it's a lot. There's my hazard build right there. Pesty hazard build to counter the mortar. My healer course grain build. And then my bighorn regen build with the catharsis. So, yeah. Like I said, I feel your pain, brother. I feel your pain. I feel your pain. Right. I'm going to end the broadcast right there, man. You said they're all cheesy. They all allow for... Wait. Let me see that. That got cut off because I wasn't looking at the actual chat. You said they're all cheesy. They allow for 3 to 6 skill tiers, but with max armor. And still be able to do weapon damage. Yep. Jammers are the only thing against it. But with the skills efficiency, you don't stay jammed. No, you don't stay jammed too long. You really don't. But it is enough to jam their skills, just enough. You know, and it works because most of those guys be having like healer hives out, stinger hives out. They be trying to use their burn sticky, but at that brief moment, you're able to stop them. And any second you can't use your burn sticky or your stinger hive, you're dead. With course grain, you're dead. You're dead. And the problem with course grain, it's not that the skills is bad too, which is bad. It's just the fact that you're staggering the entire time. What's up, Lex Luthor? How you doing? How's your day going, bro? You know, you're staggered the entire time. And I think that's the biggest problem, is that you're staggered. So can you go hazard course grain? You probably can go hazard course grain, you know. Will it work? I don't know. But can you go hazard course grain with the Sawyer knee pads? No, you can't. And like, personally, I think that's the only way to stop. But you can't put that on either. Because you see, there's restrictions to how course grain works. There's restrictions. So even if you do this, you're missing hazard now. So what, you got to put on y'all one piece y'all to get that hazard, because you can't put on this one. You just had crit chance. So, you know, there's restrictions to how it works. But as you can see, not enough hazard. Now I can't be staggered, but I'm also going to be burning or bleeding a lot in their stinger hive. Just small duration, of course, but, you know, I don't know, man. There's so many problems in how you want to go about things. So many. So what I came up with was this. You get the hazard. You get the explosive resistance, the hazard. You got the bleed, you got the burn, which are the main stats that you need to be concerned about. You're still going to be staggered, of course, but, you know, and then you slap your capacitor back on. You got your capacitor damage. You got your back and forth talent to get that extra bit of damage. And you're countering some of the bullshit. But now you got to worry about the DPS guy that's in the back that changed his build because he couldn't foam you. So now he puts on all reds. So yeah, that's how I go about it. That's how I go about it. Hazard, explosive resistance, one piece of Richard and Kaiser for the extra bit of explosive resistance, puts you at 60. So, but you'll be at 50, of course, because you're going to lose that 10% hazard here. Then you're getting that 30% extra hazard, and then hazard Attributes, burn sticky mod, hazard, and then hazard, bleed mod, and then another bleed mod right there. So, yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. That is the problem. But until then, this is Batter signing out. I'll see you lovely people in the next one. And if you're looking to run a coarse grain build to protect yourself against all the cheese, the burn, the bleed, the fire, all that crap, the mortars, this is that build for you. I'm outie. I'll see you guys in the next one. Be breezy, I'm out.